Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Trophy Room pre-show. That's if anybody's here anymore, because YouTube's just nuking every single account. So before we begin, let's get right into it. Hit like, hit share, hit subscribe. It really does help us out. And then also hit the hype button. Yeah, apparently there's a hype button, and I got to be real hype about it.
I don't know
if we even have it. Who knows what's going on? It sucks. YouTube sucks. Nothing's new on that part, but you know what doesn't suck? This show. You know what doesn't suck? Guess the game. So, let's do 3 rounds of guess the game. I should have everything done by then.
Okay.
Kyle Stevenson, take it away.
Again, always limiting our fun. Like, how do you?
4 hours to sleep. 4 hours. I got a bedtime to hit tonight.
Alrighty. I got nothing.
Okay, I don't think this actually is it, but the like the little windowy thing at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like there's like Lord of the Rings online? Because that could kind of look elvish-y. So either like Lord of the Rings, yeah, or maybe Oblivion, or
okay. Let's do a Lord of the Rings, because my initial thought that I had, it doesn't look right. Let's just do online. No, okay. I thought Dragon Age.
Oh,
for a second.
Yeah.
But now that we see a score of 68, I don't think that's Dragon Age. Oh, shout out to Just a Guy, aka Mr. Light.
Hello.
Hype is not available on live streams, so.
Is that a suit of armor in the bottom right? What is that?
It almost looks like it's your playable character like facing away from the camera.
This wouldn't be like a Dark Souls or something, would it? I never played those, so I don't know.
It almost looks too good.
Okay.
Visually to be Dark Souls, and I think Dark Souls scored higher than a 68.
Okay.
Yeah. Hit skip.
Okay.
See, because it give more than a barrel.
PS4.
Lords of the Fallen?
Is this the OG one?
Perhaps.
If that's the case, didn't someone say that in chat before? No.
Look, we're about to point out.
Hey, there we go. Nice.
I was gonna say Tainted Grail next, so.
No way, I was right?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yes, brother.
Oh, Reese, do you like Lord of the Rings Online? I've always wanted to try it.
What's going on down here? What's going on down here?
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Originally from the landscaping, I was going to say the original Rage, because it almost looks like one of the tracks that you raced your car on, but I don't know what that little thing is down there.
It almost looks like Borderlands, but that doesn't remind me of any sort of UI.
Right.
Let's skip it. Let's see. That gives me nothing. Very shadowy.
Why would you choose that picture? That's awful.
Let me skip it again. This is like a nothing picture.
Okay. That almost looks like something from Resident Evil, but the rest of it doesn't look like Resident Evil.
Yeah.
But that enemy almost looks like a...
Yeah. I had a guess just based on the colors, but seeing PS4, I don't think I had a PS4 version. Do you remember the game Remember Me?
No.
It was, I forgot who put it out, but like that UI reminds me of it, but I don't think it's it. I don't remember any monsters like from that game. Let's do one more. Huh. Is this a Kingdoms of Amalur? Does it look like that one of those?
No. At least not the one I played. Maybe an older one, but
Baldur's Gate 2.
Oh, Saber Knight in chat is saying Knights of the Old Republic. Is this Knights of the Old Republic?
This doesn't look Star Warsy to me. They have swords.
Or is that a lightsaber?
It
I mean,
looks
we
like
can
a
type it in. We
blade,
have
but-
no guesses.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's type it in.
Because like that thing in the wheel looks like a lightsaber, but the thing on its back looks like just a regular kind of medieval-y
sure.
sword. But I never played it, so maybe
No,
you do have a
it's
sword.
not that 2014.
Sybil.
2014.
Drive the hostile creatures in the swamp.
Is it maybe it's that
Out
Sticks game?
of Reach?
You know, the one with the goblin on the cover?
No,
No.
I don't think so.
Oh, Saber Knight had said that with our first picture. That's why.
Oh, okay, gotcha,
That makes
gotcha,
sense. Honestly, the first two I could see that being very
I
Star
gotta see it in motion. Oh my god! Wait, no, never mind. I was like, this is heavily sword. No, it's not.
I have no
What?
idea. Spiders developer. I've never even heard of Spiders.
How well did this game do? 56. Okay.
Hunted. Write down Hunted.
Hunted.
Yeah.
The Demon's Forge?
Yep.
No, Bound by
Damn.
Flame. I've never
Never
heard of
even
it.
heard of that.
In my life. Never heard
Bound
of
by Flame.
that. Ooh, okay, which
almost
GTA
done.
is this?
GTA San Andreas.
If it's not even in Grand Theft Auto. Jesus. 86? Hold up.
86.
How's that not GTA? Okay.
Oh, this looks like a person down here. Like their head. Just briefly.
Desks with nothing on them.
I'm gonna say Code Veronica. Resident Evil. Let's just see. Nope, damn. Ragnarok.
Looks like the name of a bar because there's like a wine glass on the.
You see.
Xbox and PS2.
Write down Hitman. Hitman 2.
No.
Damn, okay.
I didn't hate the guess though.
Yeah, that seemed
Third
that in
person
particular is very
shooter.
Hitman-y.
Right? I was thinking, okay, we're walking around.
What
Alright.
third-person shooters are on PS2?
What's that one everyone wants a remake of?
Max Payne.
Max Payne?
That makes sense.
It could be Max Payne. It's not the first one. Nice job.
Okay.
Right?
Nice, good job. GG's.
Well done. Yeah.
I didn't have the thought until you're like third person shooter. What's that? And I was like, what are the only ones that I know from there?
I have not played a Max Payne.
I haven't either. I technically had it for like a hand-me-down game for my dad's PC game collection, but I never ended up playing it.
All right, we got maybe one or two more rounds.
I got nothing.
Halo.
Let's do it. We'll do Infinite. I feel like that one's probably the brightest one. No.
Definitely not Halo. I have no idea.
Hey.
Oh, there was a game I played that was all. Oh, the first picture wasn't. There was some game I played. It was like
Jesus, El Shaddai. That could be it.
never even heard of that.
Oh, GD. Hell yeah.
Okay, go to the other pictures. I've never heard of that before. What the hell kind of game is this?
I remember it just from working at a GameStop. It was like a action game from back in the
okay.
day. Very stylish.
Very.
Hell yeah, Genie. Nice job.
All right. I am going to make the post and then we will be going live and
No,
all
we will
that
go
good
live
stuff.
When we say we go live.
Oh, damn. Remember
Ooh,
who has
I
the
think I
power
know
to
what
mute,
this is.
Kyle?
So
Tears of the
did I.
Kingdom.
Okay.
Dude, if this is true,
I don't think it's Tears.
I don't know. It kind of looks like it.
I think it's a game called Rhyme.
Ooh, okay.
It was an indie game. So let me try rhyme, and if it's not rhyme, we'll go tears. Okay, it's not rhyme.
Or tears. What is that?
Oh, yeah, 76. Now this is definitely not what you call it? Zelda.
It's not tears. You sure?
No, because that face gives me the ick, and I don't think Nintendo would do me like that.
Let's go one more. Let's skip one more.
Okay.
This is a recent game.
Only on PlayStation though.
Oh, what about the one where you're a little chick that could turn into things?
This isn't no, it's not
No.
it's not Chia.
Okay. Fair enough. I didn't even want
I
to
don't
be
think
Chia.
it is, at least. I don't remember any of this.
Well,
That
just
seems too
bring it up.
dark for Chia.
Yeah.
I never played it, but I'm going to talk like I know what I'm talking about.
No, you're right. It looks. Oh wait, there's a recorder.
Oh. This is Season.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Definitely a game.
This was one of my game of shows at a PAX East a long time ago. And then it came out and it just didn't hit the same way. It was a really promising game too. Like you're part of this like outside civilization that exists to record human history before everyone goes extinct.
Oh, cool.
So like you can go around and be like, oh, look at this pond, and then you choose whether you want to remember it by sound, by visuals, or by the way it smells, and you write it all in your notebook.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was a neat idea.
All right, everybody.
Nope, I already clicked another one. Oops, sorry.
I hate this so much. All right, one
You
last
can
one.
start it. You can start it while we do this in the background. Go for it.
No. It's gonna ruin the intro. Kyle, you get what you want. One last one. Though you got so many. So would say too many.
To be fair, you stole the first one from us. You hopped in and you
enough.
guessed it.
All
And
right.
you took away our guess. All right.
All right, take it away. What's this? What am I
I
looking
don't know
at?
what this is.
Son of a bitch.
Let's do one skip.
Black
Watch.
Watch.
Splinter Cell.
Okay. Which one?
Black
Yes.
Watch.
You mean Blacklist? No. Okay.
Damn. PS3, 360, PC.
Are those
What's
Gears
that?
characters?
No, these look like Roman soldiers with guns in the Fallout universe.
Genie says Spider-Man.
Let's do Spider-Man, Web of Shadows.
That could have been from the first picture too, with the rooftop though.
Oh, yep. It probably. Yeah, you're right.
What the hell kind of armor is that though? PS3,
Let's do-
Xbox. I was literally
let's
only
do-
playing Skyrim at this point, so.
Fair. Action adventure.
Ooh.
Oh, is this a prototype?
Ooh.
Oh, it's prototype 2.
There you go.
Nice.
Nice.
All right,
It
everybody.
tried so hard to be infamous, and it just wasn't.
Let's freaking do this. All right. Let me get the media assets. Let me get the note. That's notes. Let's get.
I thought you were ready.
Oh,
that's crazy.
okay. Yeah.
You
all
said
right,
you
we'll
were
do it all
ready,
for everyone.
Joe.
Oh, wait, no longer greatness has arrived. Welcome to episode 443 of The Trophy Room, a PlayStation podcast made by the players for the players. I'm your host, Joseph, aka Mr. Badbit, and it is here where we chat about the latest, the greatest in all things PlayStation each and every week, especially this week, where we chat about the potential state of play hitting next week. And before we even go further, whenever that state of play drops, we will be reacting to it and then dropping a podcast on that day. So the podcast may be a day early or a day late, but whenever that state of play hits, that's when you can expect a podcast that will be reacting live. So come join us in the chat. We'll be talking about some potentially big Insomniac game news, PlayStation being committed to single-player games, our time with Borderlands and Silksong, and so much more as we do it live each and every Wednesday night over at youtube.com/PS Trophy Room and on twitch.tv/PS Trophy Room. And for those of you who are on YouTube, please make sure you hit like, share, subscribe. It really does help us out. It grows this big, beautiful family who are at the Trophy Room. And with all that said, with all that out of the way, the greatest co-host, whoever is, whoever will be, Mr. Kyle Stevenson. How are you, sir?
I'm exhausted. And also I'm just realizing my hair is doing the I don't know if anyone remembers this game character. The Buzz game show host from the PS2 trivia game.
Oh, yes.
It's getting that little twirl.
I like it.
On.
I'm always jealous of your hair.
Thank you.
Did any of you watch Sunny?
What's that?
Did any of you watch Sunny with a Chance?
No.
That sounds familiar. Which was
so
that?
Demi Lovato was on it, and it was basically like they did like it was like a show with improv show. So like that old Nickelodeon show was like Disney's newer version of that. But they had a whole thing where the boy characters had really long bangs, like the the scene bangs, but they're called bangs. So Kyle, I feel like if you pushed them down, you could have bangs.
Oh, yes.
It just won't stay.
God, look at that hair.
So like it looks good here, but like I'm getting older and it's I've already had thin hair to begin with, and like I don't know.
Sindula writes in the chat. Kyle's got that new Superman hair. 100% he does. 100%.
I'll never forget 7th grade before yearbook pictures. My mom was like, "All right, let's go get you a haircut. What do you want to get, Kyle?" "I want a buzz cut." I look like the Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters. It was not a good look. It looks good on you, Joe. Did not look good on me.
Thank God. Dude, I remember getting one haircut. I will actually text my best friend Amy, and because I know she has it. It's blackmail. And I will share it with y'all where you can see my face being visually upset. When the guy's like, "Do you like it?" I literally was like, "Yeah, I like it." I got up out of the chair so defeated. It was like a barber shop in the mall. I don't know even why we went there. I walked out so defeated, and everybody knew. I was just it was devastating.
Oh, I actually have it because I had it for.
Oh yeah.
Back in the pandemic when I streamed for my birthday.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Oh,
no. Not a good look.
Yikes.
Yikes is right. A little basketball necklace too. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. What a glow up, dude. Seriously. Like, do you have any embarrassing kid photos?
Oh, I have many. So my mom, when I was really little, I had very long hair. Like I could sit on it super long, but I hated having it brushed. I would scream, I'd pitch a fit. And my mom was like, "Tegan, if you don't let me brush your hair, I'm going to cut it." And I look her dead in the eyes and I go, "Do it." Trying to call her bluff. Yeah. Guess what? She took me the next day. She chopped all my hair off. I had the worst mushroom cut because it was the 90s. Up here, taper fade in the back. So bad. Everyone thought I was a boy. I was mortified. And then in middle school, for one of my picture days, I had an ulcer on my cornea. And I had to have these special ulcer drops that made the whites of my eyes yellow. So I had a swollen eye that couldn't open the way. The whites of my eyes were yellow. It was puffy because obviously it's an ulcer in there. Then also my school bus broke down on the way to school. No air conditioning on the school bus. It was 95 degrees because it was September still, so it was hot. So I'm drenched in sweat. My hair is a frizzy, poopy mess. I have one eye that doesn't open all the way and is yellow. It was awful.
God damn. Knowing me, I would have with that mushroom haircut, I would have called you Chode. I would have been the bully.
I will try to find pictures of it sometime.
If I was in high school with Joe in the same class, Joe would be the one that would keep me up at night because I for sure think Joe would be my bully in high school.
Good chance.
Joe would have bullied all of us for sure.
Yeah.
1,000,000%.
Yeah, I would have been at the vigil last week if that was me, man. I was a bad kid. That said, ex-Bacon Gaming writes in, not a question, just wanted to point out the trophy room's great. Keep up the great work. And ice definitely belongs in soda. Thank you so much, ex-Bacon Gaming.
Well, thank you, Bacon, for the first
writing
part.
in.
Bacon, you're disowned.
Listen, this man usually has bad takes, but lately he's been on a
If
hot
he
streak.
usually has bad takes, that means your ice take is a bad take.
That means that he's turning a corner.
By definition, his takes cannot be trusted.
I don't know. I think you need to get a secondary source. A little bit of housekeeping. Listen, I'm working on the merch store. Life has been crazy this week. I think I just kind of gotta give some folks the rundown. Like, a week felt like a month. So I know I got a little late to the Patreon show. Last week we did F, Marry, Kill PlayStation Characters Edition, and let me tell you, someone is definitely Croc. So yeah, there you go. I didn't bleep the F word out. Anyway, that said, no merch as of right now. I'm working on a solution. Hopefully, sometime in October, it hits. Until then, keep your eyes out, okay? That's it. Of course, it's time for our Patreon pitch.
Can
Yes,
I add something to
Constantine,
housekeeping?
please.
I usually wait till the end,
Please.
but I
This is
want
huge.
an experiment and say it now while everyone is still listening at the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
6-1 Indie Showcase tomorrow,
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
11:50 a.m. Eastern, for the pre-show, which shows off games that you could play right now. 61indie.com, on youtube.com/61indie. It'll be co-streamed on IGN, on GameSpot, and unless something crazy happens, front page of Twitch. Wild. So like, go watch it, please, and let me know, because a lot of hard work went into it, and I appreciate it. All right, bye.
And I mean, can we say that we've seen it already?
You can say you've seen it, but you don't talk about anything in it.
Guys, yet again, another banger. Another banger. I'm telling you guys, it's surreal seeing something that looks like it's been made by a team of like, you know, a dozen just editors alone, you know? And it's just like, this is just like 3 people. You know?
Yeah, it's like 4 or 5 people. It's crazy.
Seriously, the production quality, insane. Everyone needs to watch it. That's all I'll say. Because if I say more, I'm gonna say something I'm not supposed to.
The best music of a showcase I've ever heard in my life. There you go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. All right. Now, time for our Patreon pitch. Of course, like we always say, the reason why we look so good, we sound so great, is because of your generosity over at patreon.com/PS Trophy Room. If we ever got you through a long car ride, a tough day at work, whatever your situation may be, if you could afford it, it really does mean a lot. Even if it's just a buck already over at patreon.com/PS Trophy Room, keeps the lights on. And gosh darn it, we want to go to the Game Awards. There ain't no way in our budget that we can do it alone. We need your help. Get me to shake the hands of Jeff Keighley, and I'll ask him any question you guys want. There
Did
you
you
go.
already shake his hand once before?
Yeah, but this one for realsies though. Like
okay.
he'll be like, "Oh my God, Joe of the Trophy Room." And
You
I'm
did that huge Sherman tweet. I recognize you from Twitter.
like, there you go. See?
You went viral.
Yeah.
Better yet, if we hit that goal to get us to the Game Awards, Joe has to dress up as Sherma to the award show.
Oh my God, and I will. Yes,
Please.
Okay. If
We'll
we
get there
enough.
super early. You'll stand outside the
Whatever.
doors. You'll be singing the song for hours as people walk in.
I have it pinned on my Twitter. If you don't know who it is, check it out. You'll be like, "Oh my God, I need him to dress up like a roly-poly bug," and then with the little chime.
So my tweet didn't go viral, but on Blue Sky, it did the most numbers I've ever had on Blue Sky. But
Oh.
I did everyone stand up and do the chant of Sherma. And I had to listen to that literally 500 times to like figure out what the words to say. I still don't know if it's right, but still. And I already forgot it.
Heck yes. Oh, I'll memorize it. If we get there, Yeah, no, I'm donning the hat. I'm bringing my chimes. Let's go. Patreon.com/PS Trophy Room. The goal: make Joe dress like a bug. All right, everybody.
Parido la simanet, doni puana vurinet, pina somi mani set, dana funsuloba. Nailed it.
God, he's such a cute little guy. Man, Hollow Knight Silk Song, Game of the Year. I want to thank our newest members.
Whoa. Whoa. Slow down, Joe. Slow down, Joe.
Andrew Galloway at the bronze tier, Solo at the bronze tier, and Cody Holbert at the bronze tier. I want to thank our premium producers, Todd Burwitz, Caleb Cook, and Toxic. And of course, K-Rock's kiddo, Cullen. I want to thank our platinum members, JC, Jedi Master Ren, Cowboy Danger Day, Jonas Young, The Green Gorilla Gamer, Chaotic Monkey, Ryuko Kill 90, Stephen Flesh, Strubles and Bits, A. Aaron, Bertos Maximus, Tommy, Chris, Hybrid 748, Matt Valdez, Silkanet, Decimine, Mitchell Gramling, Mike Thomas, and the Enchanted Goat. Nerd. I want to thank our gold members, Cypher Primuth, Doth, Simon the Pie Man, Jesse Garcia, JB the Purple Monkey, Hyde Indoors, Katie, Kevin Mitchell, Kevin Diaz, Marcus O'Neill, The Red Arrow, Ageless Hermit, Androsaur, Astronaut Jr., The Winter Gamer, Stingray X, Robbie Bobby Miller himself, Brenton Zachary, Final Fan XZ, Hambone, JD Dillinger, Stone Cold ET, Tino Sixspeed, N. Johnson, Sean McKenzie, Rick Arrington, Matthew King, Duh Overlord, Dewane Raksha, Drellish, Rick Davis, Stuff Mildiner, Samuel Nessing, Maxim Carnage, Michael Hassett, Drug Prowlin' Wolf, Manix Visia, Chaz and Bren, Tristan Wonderland, Battered Haddock, Arlie Upper 90, and the Lord Commander Suddy. Thank you all so much. And again, if you want your names read on this show, become a member today.
Shout out to our YouTube members, the Kush Completionist, Nisa Hauer, Freight Conductor, Shrubbles a Bits, and Tommy.
Ooh-wee, ooh-wee. It is now finally time to square up the news.
Hold on, I wasn't scrolled down yet.
That's fine.
All right, now we're good.
Yeah.
First bit of news that needs to be squared up is coming to us from Jordan Midler over at VGC. And Jordan writes, Insomniac's Wolverine is reportedly coming next year, followed by a Venom spinoff.
Ooh.
Insomniac's missing in action Wolverine game is reportedly slated for a 2026 release, followed by the long-rumored Venom spin-off game. The Wolverine game was announced way back in September 2021, as was Insomniac's recently released Spider-Man 2, at which point it was claimed that the former was in, quote, very early development, end quote. While it takes place in the same universe as the studio's Spider-Man games, Wolverine is billed as a standalone title. Since it was first announced, nothing has been officially shown from the game. However, speculation around the title intensified following the devastating Insomniac hack, which saw playable builds of the game spread online and hundreds of documents about the game's release date leaked. According to MP First, which has a history of reporting accurate information about unreleased video games, Wolverine is currently scheduled for next year. In the same report, it's claimed that a spin-off game focused on Venom is planned to follow Wolverine's release. In 2024, Insomniac confirmed that the game will receive no additional story content, despite plans for a now-canceled DLC.
I think in 2024 they mean Spider-Man 2.
Yes.
They confirmed that we'll have no additional story content, which is a bummer, because I want an excuse to get back into that world.
There's so much in that game, though. I don't think it needs more DLC.
And I kind of read the Venom spinoff as what Miles Morales was. Like something that was originally going to be a DLC and then evolved into something too large and became its own smaller game.
Yep.
That's kind of what I picture with that.
Because there's definitely a storyline within Spider-Man 2 where it's like, and you'll see something with Venom soon.
Mm-hmm.
And a reason for it. And I was like, oh, this is definitely the DLC.
Right.
Just like, how it was with the first game. And no. So, yeah, maybe you're right. It got too big for its britches.
Can I be real, though?
Yeah.
I'm not excited for a Venom game.
What?
I'm just not, man. Are we allowed to talk about Spider-Man 2 in detail? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
No story stuff. Nothing.
No story stuff. But like,
no spoilers.
Okay, well,
Yeah. No. Well, because okay, how about this? On the surface level, I feel like I know I saw it in some of our Discord in Discord. There are some people who are like, listen, Spider-Man 2 gameplay wise, great. Story dropped the ball for some folks. I think
Whoa, really?
Venom, yeah, I think maybe
No
Venom
way. Okay.
or the lack of Venom being the quote unquote main antagonist had to play there.
I'm trying to think of how to say what I was gonna say, but I don't know if I would love playing as Venom in a full game. It's just
the gameplay felt a lot different, so it wouldn't really feel like the same game, especially if you're wanting more Spider-Man. It felt good, but it didn't feel like Spider-Man either. You definitely felt like Venom. So I could see why some people wouldn't necessarily want to have that feel as a full game.
Yeah. Steven writes, I kind of agree with Kyle. The Venom gameplay in Spider-Man 2 was fun, but I can't see that being fun overall a full game.
I can actively say you play as Venom at some point in Spider-Man 2. That's what I was hinting at.
Oh.
I feel like that's gone around on social media enough where if you didn't know that much, then that's
I think why that worked in Spider-Man 2 because it was such a small amount of time we were in that suit as that character that it felt awesome then because we were going back and forth between we went from a nimble, fast Pete and Miles to a big hulking Venom, and the power build was cool and all. I just don't think that would be fun over a full game. And Jiminy agrees. I don't know if you can hear Jiminy.
He started chirping as soon as you said that.
Like, will I play? I'll be there day one, 1,000,000%. It's just I don't know. I don't like. I don't want to play as a slower hulking character in this universe, I guess.
Chrono brings up a good point though. Depends on what Venom. We don't know what type of game this is going to be. What if this is something like, just because this is fresh in my mind because I just want one. What if this is something similar to like a Left 4 Dead where you can choose what one of 4 characters that you play as, and each is a different type of Venom, and then it's a different feel, and or maybe it doesn't have to be the standard Spider-Man type of game. It could be something that originally they're like, oh, let's have this be a co-op game, or I hope not, let's have this be an online something, like especially with PlayStation making an online push. Maybe this is something where it's like a 4-person team with different Venoms and you're the bad guys and causing mayhem or something. Like we don't know what type of game this is going to be too.
Right.
Yeah. So very true.
We also don't know truly what Venom this is, because it could be a different one that from what we've seen from Spider-Man 2, it could be a different antagonist. It could be, I don't know, it could be Scorpion, it could be Kraven, it could be whoever.
Or it could be like the Agent Venom.
Right, Secret Agent Venom.
So, yeah,
that would be dope as hell. So like, there could be various like iterations of them that we could see that will make that gameplay interesting. For me, I actually don't see like, I mean, I love Venom. So like Venom is my boy. What that tongue do though? So like I get excited because like, we've seen fast and nimble, Pete and Miles. I want to see what their take on something, and really just broaden its skill set out. What Venom is gonna feel like? Oh, look at that! In the bigger city. So like for me, all this kind of goes okay. Like I understand your hesitation. At the same exact time, that's why I'm excited. It's like you guys need to show me how this works, and if anybody can show me how something's gonna work, it's Insomniac.
I think I'll be less worried as soon as we get our hands on Wolverine.
Okay.
Because like when I think Insomniac, and again, if this is your first time listening and you hear the cricket, welcome to the fall era of the trophy room.
Jiminy!
Jiminy will just be here for weeks.
We're in our Jiminy era.
He's your conscience. You need him.
Yeah, exactly. When I think of Insomniac, I think of fast, action-packed characters from Sunset Overdrive to Peter and Miles. So I haven't played an Insomniac game in this style that has a slower, more powerful character. So Maybe once Wolverine hits, I will feel completely different and be into a Venom. But right now, I just kind of want to swing around as Spidey.
I mean, important, comment here from Mike Towndrow. Hi, gang. First time, long time. Hope you're enjoying the Sonic Crossworlds demo this weekend, brimming with 4 characters and 8 courses, 3 main courses, and 5 crossworlds. I'm legitimately excited for that game.
Enjoy your week away. I love you. Go have fun in wherever you are. I didn't want to dox you. Go have fun.
Go. Yeah, no, I don't know, like so, rumor is that we're gonna see Wolverine sometime soon, whether it's a state of play and whether it's at the Game Awards. It could really be both. I kind of lean Game Awards at this point. I think that would be the biggest splash, but nonetheless, Wolverine, right? What do you want to, I mean, like, why the hesitation that you think they can't pull this off, Kyle? Because I listen, I have heard it's been
Venom?
Wolverine.
Oh, that's interesting, and what I'm about to say is going to sound real dumb. I just don't see how they're going to do the travel throughout the world bit with Wolverine. To me, okay. I don't want Wolverine clawing up sides of buildings and jumping across. Right. To me, that's not Wolverine. If he has like a motorcycle or something, that'd be cool. I think Leighton brought that up a few weeks ago. If I'm misremembering.
Yeah.
I need the combat. I have no issues whatsoever. I know they're going to nail it. Right. Story, I know they're going to nail it because I saw Luke before also agree that Spider-Man 2 story dropped the ball. To me, I loved Spider-Man 2 story. I loved Kraven's arc. I loved what we got from Venom. The side stories were great. But like, I know all of that is good. It's just the moment-to-moment gameplay that I'm very curious about. Like,
sure,
the real nerdy stuff of what collectibles are we collecting, and how are we all
lighters
in New York City? Yeah, exactly, lighters. Bones, spines. Yeah, so like that, the little stuff is what I'm more curious about.
Okay.
I have no qualms or worries about the game not looking flashy and looking fun and all that stuff.
All right, so my question for you, T. All right, we're going right back into Venom.
Okay.
Is the Venom game going to be the first PlayStation 6 game? Just like how we talked about Miles Morales. No, you think this is the swan song to the PS5?
I think they keep this on PS5 because
God bless.
I have copium that we're not going to do the PS6 yet.
We really
for a long time. Don't bring it yet. We don't need it. We're not ready. Our wallet's not ready. Our economy's not ready. We've got shit to figure out first. Let's just push it. We don't need it. Don't do that.
Kyle Stevenson, what say you, Venom? PS6?
I'm kind of with Light. I don't think it'll be a PS6 launch. I have a weird feeling that like the big launch game for PS6 is going to be like Intergalactic.
Oh, you think that's going to be like the cross PS5 to PS6
Probably.
Game?
Similar to kind of like Last of Us, where that game came out on PS3 and then the remastered was on PS4 later that year.
Yeah.
Listen, like I don't want to wait that long either, but like I just have a feeling.
I just bought a freaking PS5 Pro. They cannot release the 6. I say no. No ice in your soda. No PS6 yet. I'm putting my foot down.
I mean, I'm right there with you, dude. I just bought a Pro, and like games aren't even running good on it right now. You know what I mean? Like,
can we have a couple years at least of PS5 only games actually utilizing everything the way we want them to? Can we figure that out first before we come out with a whole new generation of Xbox or PlayStation and Xbox? Seriously.
I mean, like, there's 2 comments I need to highlight here. Saber Knight, Horizon 3 will also be PS5, PS6. I could definitely see them go like the later half of the PS5 games, like starting with Wolverine on. It was like, here's your PS5 game that's been like, director cutified. Yes, Scott Stevenson.
Keep Saber Knight's comment up here. Saber, was that from PAX East? And if so, did we meet you and I forgot? Because I see you're holding the Buster Sword. I feel like that was the photo opportunity there. I have a picture of me holding the Buster Sword.
Yeah.
I hadn't started playing Final Fantasy yet, and now I'm annoyed because now, retroactively, I would love a picture holding the Buster Sword.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yes, brother. All right. And then Steven writes, it feels like this generation is just getting started and we're 5 years in. It's like, yeah, we're finally like really cooking with gas. And now every time I see a PS6 story or the next Xbox story, I get actively annoyed.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't need this. You really gotta, again, like handheld, sure, but anything like beyond that, I don't know. I can't.
Also, Reese says,
Yeah.
I feel like if game development cycles take so long these days, hardware cycles should adjust to match. And I think that's really what the holdup is, because it took us a long time to finally be getting games coming out regularly on a regular cadence. And we do know development cycles are taking freaking forever now. And if that's the new norm, it is what it is. But we're still releasing consoles on the old game release schedule. So it doesn't feel like it fits right.
Yeah.
To me, at least.
I also am part of the camp of like, I feel like everyone's just now starting to get back into quote unquote a normal development cycle after the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Like it took so long for devs to get back into the swing of things, and that really plugged up and gummed up a lot of the pipeline. I just feel like we're finally sort of hitting our stride. Just look at the amount of games we are getting this year. Like,
yeah,
this month.
It's astronomical, and I feel like we're just hitting our stride, and I don't want to force another new hardware just because there needs to be a new hardware.
But didn't we just talk about how PlayStation is releasing another version of PS5 with like the disk driver, not disk driver, whatever? Or was that for the PS6? When were we talking about that?
That was
yeah,
PS6 rumor.
I
believe.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm mixing two things together.
It is so crazy how, again, like just because of how crazy all of our weeks have been, like last week legitimately feels like a month ago.
It's ridiculous.
So yeah, no, because like they also released like what I thought you're alluding to is like the PS5 with not a terabyte of hard drive space because money. It's like, dude, you're still struggling to sell this thing even at cost, it seems, for some reason, whatever. Don't want to get into it. You know, I really don't need a PS. Like nothing about it makes me excited other than the fact that it could be a handheld. That's the exciting thing. But like, yeah, no, again, next generation, quote unquote, scares me because I don't know how needed it is. That said, you know what is needed, Kyle? This question. Could you read it for me? Because I know it's a lot of words and I know my dyslexia is going to kick in and I know I'm going to struggle real bad.
Kyle, the lot of words, that's all you. You got it.
Yeah.
Green Gorilla Gamer writes in, sup, fam? 2 more episodes and I'm caught up. Y'all are unhinged. Joe, why is your neighbor barking at your dog, dude? I have so many things I want to bring up at some point. But
I don't know, man. Your guess is as good as mine.
Wait, what did I miss?
Were you not here that week?
Yeah, no, she was here. So my dog was barking, and I was woken up to 2 dogs barking outside. It was like 6:45 or maybe 7 o'clock, whatever. And I walked downstairs. I'm just making my breakfast, and my mother turns to me. She's like, "You know, the neighbor was barking at the dog today."
Jesus.
They got into a fight.
We've all lost our minds.
Yeah,
they're all gone. Okay, sorry. Continue, Kyle.
But for now, a very possible state of play is happening next week. And what is this hole? I feel will there really be no Silksong news because we no longer need it? But someone over in Trophy Talk did say that they think I'm going to have a heart attack if we get Wolverine news in the same month that Silksong came out. So let's dive in. We might finally be getting news. It hit 4 years this month since we were given that teaser. And my question about Wolverine specifically, do you think if it wasn't for the security issue Insomniac had, would we have heard something sooner? As for the Venom spinoff, since Tony Todd has passed on, do they use the 95% of unused dialogue from Spider-Man 2 and use unfortunately stupid bullshit AI and deepfake for his voice to fill in gaps? Or do they recast? As one of the biggest Spider-Man and Venom fans, Spider-Man 2 was rushed, and the story was lacking in a number of things. I really hope Venom, and especially Wolverine, is better in those regards.
Interesting. So, let's tackle this first question here. Do you think if it wasn't for the security issue, the breach over at Insomniac, where we learned about all the projects that could have been some canceled, some maybe canceled, some out in limbo, whatever? Uh, do you think if it wasn't for that security issue, we would have already seen what Wolverine looks like, or maybe even been playing it right now, Kyle?
No.
No.
No. Let me get my
Too.
tinfoil hat on.
All right. Oh, I was gonna say it's too easy of an answer. Go for it.
Yeah, it's too easy of an answer. I think that good old Jimbo and his renewed push for live service games really delayed everything, because there was that canceled Spider-Man multiplayer game. And I
I forgot about that when I was saying the Venom thing.
So like, I feel like they prioritized that because Jimbo was like, we need live service games. Yeah. And not that Wolverine took a back burner. It would never take a back burner. And Insomniac is a huge team. They're magicians. They put out so many games. But like, I just feel like that had something to do with it. I don't think the leak, like whatever that leak was probably already outdated by the time the public viewed it.
Yeah.
Like it was like old footage kind of thing. Cause working in games PR, I know exactly how quick that gets turned over, and like, what that version of games, like how quickly outdated it becomes. So I don't think the leak had anything really to do with it too much.
I think like it maybe delayed things by like a month or two, because like, people's personal accounts were leaked online and that stuff.
Yeah, way more important things.
Yeah, but like, seeing like the multiverse like trailer image imagination board, like that is just so, things change so fast, man. So like, no, that's, yeah, I think we'd be hearing about it right now. I think it's taken 4 years because I think Wolverine was a much more difficult, game to develop for than Spider-Man was, just simply put.
I mean, also let's count them. Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
They did the Spider-Man 1 remaster.
Sure.
Miles Morales.
Yep.
Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
And we are in year 5 of the PS5. Like,
God bless them.
They had a lot going on.
Yeah. No, 100%, 100%. That said, I'll turn this question over to you, Light. As for the Venom spinoff, and Tony Todd, who has passed, but before they did, they said that they had, or Insomniac did not use 95% of the dialogue he had for Spider-Man 2, which really does like show that, yeah, this was maybe first DLC that maybe got incubated and went, well, I think maybe there's more here. Do you think we see this as Tony Todd's last performance? Or do you think, hey, they're like, listen, he's passed. It's been a couple of years. Maybe we just go with this new voice because maybe we want to use Venom in Spider-Man 3 or whatever. And, we might as well get this new actor in here to replace Tony. Or
I honestly, I think it really depends on how much of that cut dialogue was what they were planning on using in this spin-off game. If they took the story that was originally going to be what his dialogue was in, and they're like, you know what, we need to make the story bigger. Let's pull this out and make it into a DLC. I think that's Tony Todd's last performance. And then they supplement it with someone who can either do a voice very similar to his. I would hope not AI, but if they did, I would at least hope that they got permission from the family to do that. I know for example, that last movie, The Hunger Games, I forget that actor's name who passed. They did like really cool digital stuff to like get his face in there, even though that wasn't him. So I think they could do something too, where like they have a person do the other lines that they need and then kind of digitally alter the voice to fit more what Tony's is, or was. But I guess my gut would be, and this is because I feel like this game was originally supposed to be a DLC to Spider-Man. I feel like it's going to be mostly or all his voice. That from the footage that they didn't use with
Yeah.
the base game. And I really I think that's because in my mind, I genuinely feel like this was probably something that was originally going to be a part of the game, and then that game got too big, and they're like, okay, well, let's make it a DLC, but then it was too big for a DLC, and now they're kind of like finding that ground where they want it to be. Obviously, I could be way off with that, but if that thought process is actually what it was, I do feel like this is Tony's last performance, and then they supplement it with a different voice actor who can kind of mimic. I mean, there are incredibly talented people out there who could get pretty spot on, I'm sure.
I mean, there was one person who was like, hey, you don't need to AI Vader's voice, let me do it. And like, they sound so good where it's like, dude, make that guy's voice digital a little bit. That's him. Like, it's like you
that's
don't
exactly.
need to
ask you, Joe, because as the major Star Wars fan here, like I know they've done that a couple times now.
Yep.
In their movies. So how do you feel if they were going to use AI or digitally recreate Todd's voice in some way, shape, or form?
Great question. I think it's what Light said. It's like, do they have permission from the family? Then they get to do whatever they want. Like that's what I feel like. They, if they have permission, then yeah, you can AI the voice or deep fake it or whatever. But I would prefer it, depending on how much dialogue they can even use. I would say, if it's like 50%, it's like, no, just get a new guy, get a young buck in here. And then you have like a couple of articles. I'm thinking the PR lens, I know it's messed up, but like, hey, how do I fit the shoes of Tony Todd, and honor him that way by having a few beats in honor of him. I think that's probably the way forward for them. It just depends on how much dialogue they plan to keep and how much that game has changed. Because if it was at first a DLC, then turned into something bigger, then I don't think we're gonna see Tony Todd back, unfortunately. That said, you know what we are gonna see? A state of play. That's right. I was right. Kyle was wrong. Kyle, humbly read the next story for us, sir.
I will not.
Oh, okay. Light, take it away.
Sam Sepiel from Insider Gaming writes, PlayStation has a state of play scheduled for next week. It's claimed. Another source has stated that PlayStation has a state of play planned for next week. Earlier this month, Insider Gaming exclusively reported that PlayStation has a state of play event scheduled for the end of September, where Marvel's Wolverine is, quote, almost certainly, end quote, going to be a part of the event. Now, another source has corroborated the SOP news, adding that it's arriving as soon as next week. A PlayStation State of Play event could be just around the corner. There have been a few State of Play events in recent times, but they focused on one game, such as the 007 First Light and Ghost of Tsushima gameplay deep dive. The last proper State of Play showcase was back on June 4th, and since then, players have been patiently waiting, please, waiting for a new one. Fortunately for them, a very reliable source, Nate the Hate, has also claimed that, quote, Sony has a presentation soon, end quote, adding that it's scheduled for, quote unquote, next week in a follow-up reply on X, formerly Twitter.
Ooh-wee. That's right. Green Gorilla Gamer writes in yet again. He wrote a question so big I split it into two. As for the other predictions, bruh, I don't even know. What else is there to be excited about for? Like, for real, we got Judas. Perhaps finally an update on Little Devil Inside, but I doubt it. And I don't know, let's get a little crazy. A God of War update? The trilogy that's been discussed? I guess we'll see if the show even happens. I'm having a really rough time right now. Really enjoyed catching up on these episodes. Love you guys. Much love y'all. God bless. And Donkey Kong Bonanza. Brother, we've moved past that. We're now at Metroid Prime 4. Thank you.
Silk Song Walkthrough.
Silk Song Tips and Tricks.
Silk Song Best Builds.
Silk Song Rosary Farming.
Silk Song Boss Cheese.
Silk Song Rage Compilation.
God bless.
Best cheeseburger in my town. What? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were just saying what we Googled recently. I'm so sorry.
No. You ain't wrong there, brother. So, great question. Because I feel like right now in games discourse, we've all run out of gas. I feel like we're all just tired. Feel like we're all getting burnt out. Feel like there's no excitement again, man. Like there's none. There's just like we're talking about layoffs. We're talking about RFK saying that the games kill people. It's like, you know, it's dumb. It's the guy with the weird mustache that says that, you know, he's mad about Halo again. It's like, pooey all that. Okay? Take that, throw it aside. Those people smell, and they smell like shit. I want to get excited about video games. Gosh darn it. So I want to say, what is our hopes? Is our dreams for the state of play? What is our predictions? Because the leak is we're seeing Wolverine. So I'll start with what you think on this leak and what you think is, now that we have more information, and what do you think is your first prediction you're bringing to the table? I'll start with you, Light.
I think Wolverine. And
Yes.
I think also that God of War Metroidvania, because that's something that's going to get people excited because it's God of War, but it's not like the next flagship game, if you will.
100%. Yeah.
Well, I don't think, at least.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to go with that. I think that's safe, where it's like super, it's going to get people super hyped, but it's not like it needs its own event.
Okay. Mr. Kyle Stevenson.
Hi. I'm sorry, what was the question?
What do you think? It's all right. What do you think? What do you think now that we have more information about this Wolverine, right? That it gets shown at the state of play, and then what's your first prediction?
Sure. It's a boring one.
Okay.
I think we see Saros gameplay.
Hell yes.
I was debating back and forth whether or not because I know they said later this year when we first heard about it earlier this year.
Yeah.
I don't know if that meant Game Awards but if
Yeah.
it's his state of play around here. I'm also, again, I'm just telling the truth out here.
What's that?
I don't love that it's called State of Play. I want a PlayStation Showcase. I know they're
I don't even know what's what anymore.
I know they're interchangeable, but to me, State of Play is like, all right, it's gonna be 30 minutes. No, I want an hour and 20-minute banger. That's what I want.
Got it. Okay.
I want nonstop goodness in my eyeballs.
You want that Nintendo Direct that was like the longest
yes, because like I disagree a little bit with Green Gorilla of like, what is there to be excited about? There's so much we don't know.
Yeah.
I personally have a lot I'm excited about.
Yeah, like what if Santa Monica surprises us with something outside of God of War? What if Blue Point surprises us with something? What is Ben doing? Like there's so many things that are probably so far away and they don't want to talk about yet, which is most likely the case, but I feel like there's a lot to be excited about.
Yeah.
I just want them to talk to us, really.
I like that. I mean, it's like, yeah, just call me back, please. You know, it's the vibes we're sending because we're desperate. I really want to feel the excitement for PlayStation again. I feel the last few months have been brutal. It's just been really brutal. It's been really hard to cover. I want that excitement of like, yeah, what is next from PlayStation? And, you know, I want to see, like, you're right, Kyle. Show us another gameplay snippet of Saros. Like, not the trailer of just, you know, Raul just walking on a beach. Like, let me see some gameplay. Like, yeah, show me a little bit of Intergalactic. You know, they've been talking a lot over the past day or two. Wonder what that's about. Like, you know, Insomniac with Wolverine. Like, I get it. You don't want to overshadow Ghost of Yotei. But PlayStation, I promise you won't. Just take my word for it. We want to be excited. And I get it. You know, you don't want to show games that are 4, 5, 6, 7 years out again. But at the same exact time, give me the roadmap that we desperately need. And I feel like we've been echoing for years now of like, okay, Ghost of Yotei is next week. We're all excited about it. News drops, reviews drop the 24th, and we'll probably have a guest on talking about it and all that stuff. But that's there. What's next for PlayStation in 2026? I can't believe it said 2026. Like, show me what those games look like. Show me Wolverine. Show me Saros. Show me, a little bit of that God of War game. Like, there's just I don't know. There's just so much that they can give us.
I just want a surprise again.
Yeah,
Do we hear anything about Control 2?
That'd be nice.
It's been a long time since the first Control.
It has been. Unfortunately, I don't think so.
Damn it.
I think the Max Payne remake is probably first.
Okay.
So what do you think is realistically then being shown, Kyle?
Well, Saros.
Right. Okay, so you think Saros is just that's a definite.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I would have said Hades too, but I don't think they would be like, hey, guess what? You got to wait another year to play it, even though it's on Nintendo first.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what's coming down the pipeline of like indies that are coming to PlayStation. Even on that front, like I know Green Gorilla put Little Devil inside. Who knows? At that
Do
point,
we see an Xbox title popping up?
Oh, is this the spot for Halo?
That'd be really cool.
Oh my god, I just thought of something that makes me sick.
Well, go for it. Say it. Say what's on your mind.
I don't want to, because I don't want to hype myself up too much.
Give us
Say it.
Final Fantasy Remake Part 3.
I mean, they were talking about it.
I know, and PlayStation is... They unveiled the first like real trailer in a state of play.
Yep.
But then Jeff has had the Rebirth stuff. Maybe it's a Game Awards thing, but they have to... The timeline fits of when they would want to start talking about it. So maybe the Final Fantasy 9 remake on my dreams. I'm getting too hyped.
Here's the thing.
Lower myself down.
This goes alongside with the Tokyo Game Show, right? Where they have a massive presence. They're one of the biggest, if not the biggest vendor there. So like it kind of makes sense that there's a strong Japanese presence at this state of play. So I don't rule that out in the slightest. You know what I think? And it gives me the ick. And it should give everybody else here the ick. I think we're going to see Kingdom Hearts 4. You know? Enough. But like if I see Iron Man, I'll play the game.
Starfield to PlayStation.
Ooh,
I mean,
yeah,
that'd be nice. That'd be real nice.
Can we just all agree, as much as I love them and they're doing nothing but bangers, I don't want to see a Capcom game. I don't need to see a Capcom game. We've seen enough of it over the last 4 months.
Joe, no more Pragmata?
We've seen Pragmata. We've seen Onimusha. We've seen Resident Evil 9 trailers up the wazoo lately. I'm excited for him. I will wait probably till we see him at Game Awards again. But like I don't want that time taken up.
No, Jeremy's right. You're out of line.
Yeah. I don't. For some reason he moved from there
Jeremy,
and he's right
Joe?
above me.
Oh, sorry, Jiminy. Yeah.
Jiminy's evil brother, Jeremy.
Exactly.
I just wanted to like at this point I almost want to go media silent. Like go. Yeah. I don't want to see anything.
Do we have dates for those games yet? Official
Which
dates?
one?
Resident Evil, I think is February.
Yes, yeah.
Onimusha, I think is like May-ish.
Oh, okay.
Or like summer, maybe.
And Pragmata, nothing.
Pragmata, we don't know.
That would be the only thing I would want to see is just like another little mini thing with a release date.
Yeah. They just keep on reassuring that they're out next year. But yeah. Like, how do you feel that you're going to be on vacation next week? You're going to probably miss this thing.
Always. When I tell you, I have the world's worst luck where I will have nothing going on. Okay, besides this year. This year has just been crazy literally every week. But typically, I have nothing going on. And then it's 5 things all happening at the same time and I can't do them all. And it's like you literally had 5 other months you could choose from. Why are you all choosing this one week? And I am not even exaggerating, Mr. Light. Just a guy can back me up on this. I swear to God. It's like, oh, I have this, and now I have this, and now I have this, and now I have this. I was like, where were you last month when I literally had nothing going on? And that's seriously, I got my jury summons for the week I'm on vacation. Now this is going to be the week I'm on vacation. I've got vacation. Why? Seriously. And now I had to postpone it. And guess when it's postponed into? December. And guess where I'm going in December? Freaking California for the Game Awards. So guess what's going to happen? It's going to be when I'm supposed to be at the Game Awards. And I swear I'm going.
So wait, you had to postpone your vacation?
No, I
Okay,
postponed.
okay.
I postponed jury duty, but you only get one postponement.
Okay. I was
So
gonna say,
I'm like, I don't know, and I did it online, so it's not like I can be like, hey, like I listen, I am all for doing my civic duty, but
Right.
yo, dog, don't put it this week. I'm not going to be here.
Right.
I can't miss. I can't. It's so big for my career. Are you kidding me? I can't miss it.
And that's how Luigi walks, everybody.
Just to be a little
Yes.
chaotic with Light's luck.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even want to say it because I feel like she would hate me forever. We'll get like the Witcher remake at the State of Play next week or something Witcher related.
Come on now.
Kyle,
I'm sorry. I feel
Bye.
bad. I feel bad just saying it out loud.
if that happens, I'm gonna watch it. I don't care. I'll scream in Disney World. I don't care. I don't care.
The parade's right there. You're just glued onto your phone.
I'll be at one of those little metal tables in the corner of the resort, and all of a sudden there'll be hearing screaming, and it's just me jumping up and down, and I have to be like, "Oh, sorry, what's your news?"
Gwen.
Little lights on the teacups. You're like, "That's great, honey." Oh my God, Witcher.
I'm on a roller coaster.
Oh my goodness. All right, gang. So listen, we're hyped for it. We got some predictions out there. But there's just also so much unknown. But I just want to see it all. I can't wait. Truly can't. I want to get excited for PlayStation. I want to get excited for video games again. And I don't want to hear old people telling me that video games are the problem. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a goddamn solution. That said, Kyle Stevenson, just a little quick news. I don't even know how much this amounts to really anything, but take it away.
Sure. This comes from Sammy Barker over at Push Square. Sony to advance position as creative leader in single-player experiences. Last year, it released the Runaway Game of the Year winner in Astrobot, and just next month, it'll deploy Ghost of Yotei. That's not to mention all the other awesome titles that they have deployed. I like how he's using deployed.
Right?
That have deployed
Sir,
this
yes, sir.
generation. Marvel's Spider-Man 2, God of War Ragnarok, Death Stranding 2, etc., etc. In a corporate report, the company highlighted its goal within its first-party studio business to advance its position as, quote, creative leaders in single-player experiences, end quote. It does, of course, go on to mention that it also aims to broaden its business model through the, quote, diversification of live service offerings, end quote. But the manufacturer clearly still believes it can have success in both categories.
Kyle, does it make you sad that like they showed like the portfolio of like how much each sector of PlayStation makes like money and all that jazz? And it's like only 3% of like their profit now comes from like physical games, or is it like 5%? One of the
Oh, yeah. That just
single
adds
digits.
to my ever-growing depression every day. Just
Yeah.
knowing that that's gone. Yeah.
It's a bummer.
Mhm.
But this is good news, right? Like they're just saying, hey, listen, don't worry, we haven't forgot y'all.
Is it, or is it just like the regular corporate streak of, hey, we're still making single-player games. Hey, but by the way, we're still going to broaden our live service offerings. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Or is this corporate speak to make their shareholders not panic after all the live service push they're making is kind of like,
Yeah.
and they're like,
Yeah.
we're still number one for those single player stories, don't you worry.
Oh, that's true. And like speaking of, it's like, you know, we're gonna see Marathon next week. Wonder what shape that game's in. So it's like, yeah,
Forward too, baby.
let's go. I mean, like you make a good point. It's like it is them reassuring, yeah, I get it. It's been a little rocky, but we're still gonna be the leaders of the single player game space for however long that exists. So like, yeah, and when I say that, it's like, I'm not trying to be doom and gloom. I think single player games are going to be around for a very, very long time. But at the same exact time, it's like seeing their push into, multiplayer live service games. It seems like time after time, if it's not Helldivers, it's just bombing. I don't know, man. I don't know. Get back to what you're good at. Give us a small God of War games. Give us,
Yeah.
give
And
us a
also,
Weird Sorrows.
Again, last week felt like it was an eternity ago.
Yeah.
We were just going over like the top grossing or best selling games in PlayStation history and how many Call of Duty games are on there.
Right.
Those are the multiplayer games people are playing. So
Mhm.
like it's going to take something wild and something so unique to lure them away from those multiplayer games and be like, all right, well, now I'm this kind of player right now.
Also, I just want to give a shout out to Kyle for keeping it together, because like Jimmy, like we hear him every so often, but he must be in your ear, and you're keeping it.
It's not even
cool.
it's just all day.
Yeah.
It's not great.
So funny little tangent story. When I was a kid, my dad's condo, he bought like a little thing of crickets to keep because he liked the sound of the crickets. Well, then someone knocked the cricket container over and they all escaped and we could not find them all. We had crickets in that condo until we moved out. Like they just lived there forever and we just always had crickets. And honestly, kind of relaxing, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Annoying when you're trying to find it, but when you just make peace with it and you're just like, this is free ambiance. I can pretend I'm in nature and touching grass while actually playing video games.
It'd be different if it was like, it was near my room at night where I sleep. And like, I could use that as the white noise because I need that white noise. But like, not when I'm working all day, or God forbid I try to play a game because I don't use headphones when I play a game. It's like, oh God, this is taking me out of everything.
That's wild that you don't wear headphones. I always find that wild. Yeah, no, the crickets.
He's backseat gaming me as I'm playing Silksong. He's like, hey, what are you doing, man?
He's singing Sherma's song.
That's my cousin. That's my cousin. Yeah, no. Crickets don't do it for me, man. When I remember, here's a little side tangent. When I was a kid and I was getting ready for school, I was sitting on the toilet, disassociating, you know, peeing, pooping and such, getting ready for school.
I love how you just continue to clarify what you were doing on the toilet.
Like, what else would you be doing?
Fishing.
Taxes? Like, what are you doing?
Dude, I don't know. I was in middle school. I was, probably,
I don't want to know, Joe. Moving on.
Hormones, man, and honestly, anything's possible.
And anyway. I'm the one who made the show go down the shitter. Okay.
All right. Okay. Anyway, so here I am sitting on the toilet, and then all of a sudden I see this big green thing like jump on my lap.
Nope.
And it's like a grasshopper or a cricket or whatever, and I freaked the hell out. My grandpa, God rest his soul, he was supposed to drive me to school, but instead I'm freaking out and I'm like rushing out trying to get my pants on. I'm like, there's a bug. This poor man dodged fascist bullets to then only have to find a cricket in my bathroom because I was too scared to squash it. He's like, I fought in Korea for this.
The reason why it's such a bad problem in my house is I'm currently in the basement, so I'm already underground, and that's a common thing here in the Northeast. But I also am next to a horse farm and then a nursery. So there's no other people that live next door to me. It's just open grassland and open wide nature. There's no getting rid of them when it gets to like, oh, we need to be warm. Get in that one single house. Mm-hmm. It's awful. I hate it.
All right, Alex Smith, trying to shame my gooning. Listen, I can't say where I was or if I have or haven't gooned on the toilet.
Okay,
I was in middle school. I don't even know.
I'm taking this away from it. I agree with Mr. Light though. Pokemon on the toilet? Hell yeah.
Yeah. You kidding me?
Yeah.
That was the original.
Until my legs went numb. Exactly.
All right, let's get away from that. All right. Here's the flash news. Gotta run. Gotta go fast. Not a whole lot this week, but some cool stuff. All right, ready? This one, right for you, Light. Assassin's Creed 4 Remake makes big changes, drops the modern day story, adds RPG elements, and apparently also some more like Edward, was it Kenway, right? Or Kenway or whatever, shenanigans instead of the modern day stuff. Does this, as a big Assassin's Creed fan, does this, are you one of those sickos that like the modern story where you're in VR for 2 minutes?
So here's the thing. Typically, no. Typically, I've always said, I don't need to go back to modern day. Maybe at the very beginning, have the modern story and then put me in the Animus, but then let me stay in there the whole time. Don't force me to go out. However, with Black Flag, I actually enjoyed the modern day segments because they did a bunch of really unique stuff that they didn't do in the other modern day segments. There's hacking. There's like QR codes you can scan that give you more story. There's like, there's a lot to do there. And I felt like the story was pretty fun. It's before it got super crazy convoluted with the god alien thingies, and like they were there, but also you didn't quite know what they were. And like, it's just, I don't know. It was fun. I actually enjoyed it. And I typically don't enjoy the modern day segments. So I am a little disappointed that they're going to do that, but I'm not going to say I'm upset. I just wish that we weren't losing those hacking mechanics, because I thought those were really fun. I also liked going back to our desk and seeing the different characters show up on our desk after we did things in the main story. I thought that was very fun. But I am super excited about the RPG elements getting added. I like the idea of the combat being more like the modern day games, because I really do enjoy the combat of the modern day games.
Same.
So overall, I think I'm excited, and I know that is a hot take. I know that's a hot take. But overall, I am excited. I guess I just wish we could maybe pare back some of the modern day segments so that we don't have it quite as frequently. But I wish there was a way to keep that, so that if I wanted to go hack some terminals and things like that, I could, or make it so it doesn't force you to leave the animus, but if you want to, you can. I think I don't know if it was Origins or Odyssey, one of those, like, there were times where you had to leave, but then I also think there were other times where you could just leave if you wanted. So maybe if they shift it to be just like that, I'd be okay with it. I just don't love the idea of losing a core feature of the game.
Yeah. I think Chrono 17 writes, just make the modern day stuff skippable if you want.
Exactly. Like, if I want to leave, I can leave and I can do that stuff. If I don't want to leave, I don't have to leave the entire time. I like that idea. But I do have like just an issue with, if you're remaking a game, completely cutting something like that, because now that's not a remake. That's just a new game.
Yeah. Kyle Stevenson, did you play Black Flag at all? I forgot.
I did.
Yeah.
Not all the way through, but I sunk enough time, because that was a, oh my god, PS4 launch title.
Yeah.
So I remember,
Been a while.
yeah, I mean, playing a lot. I think we talked about here a few years ago of like, I tried to go back to it, and it just did not age very well in my eyes. So this is fun, but this is also like, hey Kyle, guess what? You forgot to finish Assassin's Creed Shadows this year. And like, oh well, there's going to be another one. So,
all right, hey, here's a game that I know our fans are excited for, but we sorry, respectfully, we're blissfully unaware. Yakuza Kiwami 3 seemingly leaked on the dev website of Like a Dragon, so we can assume that this game will be shown next week at the State of Play. The next one, Kyle, this is a game that I know you're super excited for. Dispatch, the upcoming workplace superhero comedy adventure game with a strategy layer from a group of ex-Telltale developers, is coming to PC and PS5 on October 22nd. It will release episodically over the course of 4 weeks, with 2 episodes dropping each week starting on October 22nd. It's priced at $30 for the full season, or $40 for the deluxe version of the full season that includes a digital art book and 4 digital comics. Dispatch's cast is headlined by Aaron Paul, Jeffrey Wright, and Laura Bailey. My goodness gracious. And is a narrative adventure game where you'll not just make dialogue choices, but also manage which superhero is deployed to which crisis as the calls come in your character. Robert Robertson, voiced by Paul. It's up to you to manage relationships with each superhero and get the most out of your team. That came from IGN, by the way. Looks so good.
But also, stop releasing so many cool video games.
I mean, yeah. Looks awesome. It looks straight up like, Invincible, or like, the good WB cartoons. It's awesome.
This also reminded me of another game I need to finish. Lost Records. I didn't play the second tape yet.
Neither did I. Totally lost track of it.
Yeah.
And the reason I thought of it was because like the episodical release, which
I think it could work here.
It could like,
yeah.
I remember the old school, like earlier Walking Dead seasons were awesome because I would play an episode and then eagerly await like a month later getting a new episode, and I kind of liked that back then.
Same.
But now with so many games hitting every other week, it seems like I'm afraid that I'm going to be out of it.
Yeah.
By the time a new one comes out, but
we'll see. I'll see how underwater I am because there's Outer Worlds 2. There you go, which is my probably most realistic, most excited game for me outside of Yote. I mean, yeah, I
but then
really want to play that game.
A week later is Mina the Hollower.
Right. Definitely. I think that's a Switch 2 game though.
Okay.
No way I'm gonna platinum that, so that's Switch 2. Yeah. I mean, there's just a lot of video games.
Okay, this is a game. I'm pretty sure this is this might just be Xbox, but we heard about it forever ago, and we haven't gotten any updates. Fable. Do we know anything about Fable? That's another one where I feel like we heard about that years ago, and it's just been silent for a long time.
Yeah, I think Phil said when it came to like Fable that it's he's like, we're gonna talk about the next Gears of War, the next Halo, the next Forza and whatever. Like he listed that one as well. And I think he said at the anniversary showcase next year. So.
Okay. So we still have longer to wait for that too. And is that an Xbox exclusive?
No, well,
Xbox PC
we could assume
probably.
No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I think that
I couldn't remember who was making that, so
not straight at launch.
No, straight at launch.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If Gears of War is, that one's definitely in State of Decay. Like Xbox is again, like they're gonna do this weird multi-plat, but they also have a platform thing. Which we all hope it works.
Yeah.
All right. Jesus Christ. All right. That said, Kyle Stevenson.
Hi.
It's official. Final Fantasy VII Remake Trilogy will also release for the Switch 2 and the Xbox. On Friday, the publisher announced that Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrad will be released for the Nintendo Switch 2 and the Series X and S on January 2nd, 2026. It added, that's not all. The Remake Trilogy will also be making its way to the Switch 2, Xbox Series, and Xbox on PC, as well as PS5, Steam, and Epic Games Store. I'm about to sneeze. Could you read the rest of that, Kyle?
This is the first confirmation that Rebirth and the unannounced third game in the Remake Trilogy will be released for Nintendo and Xbox platforms. However, it's not clear if the third game will release on day one alongside PlayStation. Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth were released as exclusives on PS4 and PS5, respectively.
That sneeze, I saw God. Really took me out. Listen, I don't care. This is awesome where people get to play the game.
But this also just follows up what they said after Rebirth launch, and they were like, man, we're bummed that it didn't sell more.
Right.
And we don't want the next one to be exclusive, so like this just makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
As long as I get to play it on PlayStation and hopefully get the platinum, that's all I care about.
Right. And I mean, they also said this about the first game. Like it was like this pseudo like timed exclusive. They're like, it'll come eventually, and now
I'm super happy for Xbox players to play it. I'm happy for Nintendo fans as well. I can't imagine playing that on handheld though.
Now, this is the question for you, Kyle. Let's just say you get a Switch 2. Let's just say it's for the girls, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get a double dip, get Final Fantasy VII Remake. As you shake your head, did you see the reversible cover?
Oh, I saw, and I also saw that they added a pack of magic cards. That's the only reason I would buy it, because I want more of those cards.
Yeah, I mean, there you go. I mean, I'll be honest, that I'm tempted. I liked Remake a lot. I need to get into Rebirth, but like, yeah, I like it. Maybe I'll do it. I don't know. I'm stupid.
Would you double dip, Light, now that you're stepping your toes into that FF7 world?
I don't think so, because I'm not getting a Switch 2 until they announce Animal Crossing. So
yeah. Oh, you don't like that Pokemon Animal Crossing with the Ditto?
That Ditto? Why Ditto? Listen. That's cool. It's cool.
Sure.
But when Ditto takes on the form of a human, the eyes, it's so uncanny valley. I don't want to play as that. Give me like a little Ditto companion, and then I can learn the abilities of my little Ditto companion can do it. But I don't want to look like that.
Yeah, no.
I don't want to look like that.
I agree with you, like. 1,000,000% I agree with you.
No, I don't like it.
So
Also,
did you
a
just
little-
discover fire for the first time? What's going on?
I didn't see this. So I'm looking at it for the first time.
other than that, looks super cute. But
Yeah.
why? I don't like
I
that
agree.
choice.
I agree.
don't like that choice.
What are you looking at?
The Ditto Human.
Wait,
It's creepy.
did you not watch the direct? I thought you watched.
I saw no. I saw most things from the direct. First off, I liked
gotcha,
every
gotcha.
but it was like the Wario. I'm not covering Nintendo, so I don't know. So it's like the Wario post. So
It was a
like,
great direct.
I thought it was. Everybody was just like, I want Super Mario. It's like, shut up.
Welcome to the Nintendo Nook, everybody. The only thing I didn't love about that direct was Nintendo gets away with this so much.
Go for it.
I hate they're like, hey, here's a trailer for paid DLC for a game that's not even out yet.
What was that for?
Don't do that. That was Dynasty Warriors. They did that for Donkey Kong Bonanza, and from what I've heard, people who played that the paid DLC thing that just came out, that it felt like they carved that out of the main game just to have it as DLC. I don't know.
Listen, Samus is on a motorcycle. Oh, she transforms into a bull. No shit, Sherlock. Yeah. She's got a motorcycle now because it goes faster. It's 2 wheels.
Please don't tell me that's what people were actually arguing with.
They were arguing about it. They're mad that she rides a motorcycle because she could transform into a ball.
That's so dumb.
And like 2 wheels, double the speed, double the fun. Motorcycle, Akira slide.
Looks
Why does
cooler
this
than
cool thing
rolling
need
at
to
the
happen?
ball. I don't know.
Exactly. Now I saw the Fire Emblem. I'm trying to get a look at this
Fire Emblem's
trailer.
cool.
Ooh, God, that's in my ears right now.
Also, how dare Nintendo be like, hey, you can play Virtual Boy games, but guess what? You're gonna need this physical Virtual Boy to actually play it the way God intended.
I didn't watch the direct. The only reason I know about the PlayStation, the Pokemon one, is because I do like Animal Crossing, and I saw like someone on TikTok was like, if you like Animal Crossing and you like Pokemon, this game might be for you. And I was like, what? Say less. Let me watch this.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh no, like it looks really cool. But I guess if I just keep the camera behind my character, I won't know. But don't show me my character from the front. I'll be having nightmares.
If I'm not mistaken, I think it's some of the same team that did like the Dragon Quest Builder games, and people love those. So I think it's gonna be good, but I am with you. I don't like the Ditto character design at all.
Yeah.
A little bit more for this Nintendo Nook. I can't get enough. The Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 getting bundled. They're remastered or whatever.
Sure.
October 2nd alongside Yote. And apparently they're at the GameStop I was at, they said they're only taking 20 pre-orders. They don't know if it's limited or not. Like, why does Nintendo keep getting away with this? Pre-ordered it, by the way. Give me the guy, oh Yoshi, they got a little Yoshi game.
That's why they
For
keep
the
getting away with it,
115?
Joe. You answered your own question.
It's a little Yoshi.
The Yoshi game looks sick.
Yeah, he's cute. You go, that's what he does.
I'm sorry. Is that what you're doing on the toilet the other when you're in middle school, Joe?
Yeah.
I was thinking it. And Light said it. Hell yes.
I just like I can't pay attention to Nintendo stuff because I can't afford to want a Switch to me right now.
I agree.
So I'm like, no, I'm not. Don't show it to me. I don't want to be tempted. I'm not. Nope, I can't.
I pre-ordered Mario Tennis. Pre-ordered that shit. Day one Mario Tennis.
Joe's so desperate for games he can play on his Switch too. He's
100%. I gotta justify this thing. Come on. I literally said I told the chick at
Do you have like
GameStop,
an illegal like printing machine in your basement that prints money?
No, I'm just bad with managing it.
Okay.
I told the chick at GameStop, I go, oh yeah, let me pre-order the Pokemon game. I haven't seen the trailer, but I know I'm gonna probably.
do you mean Z to A or whatever it is?
Yeah, L to Z, Z to whatever. Yeah. Guys, the world sucks, okay?
Retail therapy is a thing.
No, it totally is. But I just love Joe going in like, just pre-order that Pokemon game. I don't know what the name.
If it's on the Switch too, pre-order it.
Go. Yeah.
Sir, we put you down for pre-order for Pokemon Mystery Dungeon on the DS. I was like, oh, okay.
Sign me up.
Sure.
Did I pre-order Metroid Samus on the motorcycle? Yeah. I didn't pre-order the Galaxy Amiibo though. That $40 for those. Come on.
I have to say, I have
What
been
if I buy the Mario one? What's it gonna do for $40? I gotta rub the cap of it 3 times. Chris Pratt's gonna come in and pray with me.
Where are they? Okay.
Right
Chris
here,
Pratt,
up
who
top.
has to read the prayer like this and pretend he's not reading it.
Exactly. No, I'm just super into this. Our Father who what's that? Art in heaven. Right, yeah.
It was very much giving Mulan when she had to read her arm at the
But now you talk about this Donkey Kong DLC, who knows, you know?
I have to say, I felt like I was just throwing money away recently because I was, but also they dropped the freaking Astrobot controller, which I didn't get the first one, so I had to get this one, and then the Yote controller, which I had to get. I'm like, why are again everything at one time?
Oh,
why the 2 controllers I want? Boom, boom.
I'm not one to throw stones. I spend money like I have all of it. I just really love the idea of Joe walking in the store. Just pre-order the thing. I'm like, whatever.
I'll take the lot.
Yeah. I gotta pre-order this before RFK bans it, all right? I didn't pre-order Hyrule Warriors, all right?
Okay. Restraint. Growth.
Yeah, thinking about it. Hades 2, pre-order that.
Sure.
Physical. It's physical.
Yes,
Come on.
Absolutely.
And you loved the first Hades.
Did you see the cinematic?
Oh, of course I did.
Nope.
That was in the direct. Oh, like
talk about buy panic.
Yeah.
I even felt it, dude. When I was pre-ordering it, I was talking to the chick at GameStop. I was like, everybody's high in that game. I was selling her on it. I was like, everybody's high in this game if you played it. Even there's a tree lady and she's the most beautiful one.
I'm getting this image of you in a GameStop. It's exactly the customer they have in the training videos. Like, watch out for this guy.
100%.
When he asks for the bathroom key, do not give it to him.
Exactly.
He's gonna blow it up.
That's the joke I was making, but all right.
Oh, well, you listen.
I mean,
remember,
yes, that's
it's
exactly
callback
the joke I was
because
making.
you were gooning on the toilet.
Yeah.
Callback joke, Joe.
There
That's
we
right.
go.
I don't know if you guys know this. Why would you? In my GameStop, because Kyle, you worked at GameStop too, so you probably know this. We had stacks of Game Informers, but they were all in the bathroom. So I'm telling you guys, if you got a Game Informer, you also probably got pink eye because those things are right stacked.
I just don't understand how, at least my GameStop, it smells so bad in there. It smells like sewage mixed with the plastic of a new video game. It is the most disgusting thing. And I don't know if that's every GameStop, but the one by my house, you have to prepare yourself mentally. It's so bad that last time I took my toddler, she was like, "What's that smell?" So bad. It's gross. And you'll be the only one in there. It's just the store. It's not even like a stinky customer just in there. The store just smells. And I don't understand. It's so gross.
Yeah. All right, that's been the Nintendo Nook. GameStop smells. I pre-ordered a lot of stuff.
Wash your pits. Wash your butt cracks.
Video games don't cause violence. All that good stuff. Hey, gang, what you been playing? Because we both got a question for Kyle Stevenson.
Oh, can I say something else first?
Sure, please.
I got a code from Pop Agenda for a little indie called Henry Halfhead.
Okay.
Which I believe is out.
I believe so, because I saw a few reviews for it.
I saw a couple of reviews as well. I just want to double check.
Yeah.
Yes, It came out yesterday. I'm gonna share my screen and hopefully the internet doesn't break, so everyone on stream can get an idea of what it looks like. You play as Henry throughout his life, and you are essentially just half of a human head, and you embody other objects, and it's a very fun, whimsical, I don't want to say easy, but it's just a very, just have fun. Do the thing. It is so charming and wonderful and lovely. It's also a pretty short banger, so If anyone's looking for something fun and like kind of turn your mind off of playing and kind of like turn back the clock of what it's like being a kid and just playing with toys and whatnot and enjoying that, check out Henry Halfhead because it's generally a very fun time.
The art reminds me of Donut County.
Yeah, very much so. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So cute.
What's the difficulty for the platinum?
Oh, I didn't even look, if I'm totally honest with you.
All right, fair enough.
I can't imagine it being
PlayStation
a lot.
also?
Yep, I'm playing it on PlayStation.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, Kyle Stevenson, we want to know. Okay. How did you beat Silk Song in under 30 hours on your first attempt?
I don't know. I'm just good. No, that's such
Get
a
good,
shitty
scrub.
answer.
He is, though.
It's one of those things where I let it consume my life.
I hated it so much. I needed to beat it.
A million. It was the same feeling I had when I tried to platinum Bloodborne Behind Your Back, where I was like, all right, this is gonna take me a while. It's fine. And then once I got into it and I found the groove and I was unlocking more areas of the map and finding these secrets and finding fake walls and breaking into them and finding cool stuff. It legit was all I could think about. And like, not to I don't know what I was going to say, but like TikTok also helped a whole lot because I could not scroll through TikTok for like 2 seconds without seeing somebody else posting Silksong gameplay. So it just kind of added to, oh man, I really want to be playing Silksong right now. So it just, did I do everything? Absolutely not. I didn't realize I was at the end boss because thanks to the TikToks, I thought there was an Act 3. So I thought like I would beat whatever the end boss is of what my game completion was. And I was like, okay, I'll have more, so I'll clean up all the side quests I didn't do. I was just kind of really in the groove of it. And then the credits started rolling and I'm like, oh no. So I did miss out on some things. I didn't do everything, obviously, because I didn't get that trophy pot for 100%ing it and beating it in under 30 hours, which is a wild trophy. But like, I still kind of in chat is saying, please go for the true ending, Kyle. I will try, but to me, my favorite part of Silksong is probably everyone else's least favorite part. I love the platforming.
Yeah.
Jimmy's
like, I fucking don't.
Jimmy's the one that did the mocap for it. It's generally my favorite part of the game because it reminds me so much of the difficulty of like Celeste platforming and why I love that game so much. And once you have all these tricks and different tools that you unlock, everything just flows so cool together. And it's without even thinking of like where you go next, it just comes natural of like using the claw line or whatever it is, like where you throw the needle and you teleport forward, or you unlock a double jump and you're like, oh man, I can go to all these other places where I couldn't reach the wall to like wall jump. And once you unlock wall jump, it kind of opens up. So the platforming is easily my favorite part. I don't love the combat though. That is where I'm like,
it's wild.
It's not my favorite thing in the world. But yeah.
Is there a game, because that's so I want to make sure I'm understanding the term or not. Like, it's a Metroidvania, right? And the thing that makes it the Metroidvania is like the discovering the new areas and getting abilities, and being able to go to new areas that you couldn't go to before.
Yep, and
in
then
the area that you were.
And then in older areas you'll be like, okay, I see a thing that I can now
I can go back and do that. Okay.
Yeah.
So is there, because I never thought I was a Metroidvania girl, but what I love about Hollow Knight, what I like about, I think Ori, is that considered a Metroidvania as well?
Yes. Yeah.
I never played Ori, so
okay. What I love about those games is just the exploration. I want a Metroidvania that's like a casual or a cozy Metroidvania where there isn't necessarily combat. It's more so just the puzzle of exploring the map. And then when you find a room, you get a new ability in that room. Like, I don't know if you like read a page or something or whatever. So it's not necessarily you're fighting to get these abilities. You're just exploring, because that's what I love. I love the exploration. I love the getting the new ability and then being like, wait, I can go back to that wall jumpy area back in that first zone. Let's go back there and do that. That's what really, really excites me. And that's why I loved playing the first Hollow Knight in conjunction with Mr. Light, because he did the combat and I just did the exploration. But I don't necessarily even want the little combat. I literally just want a map to explore. I don't think a game like that exists, but I want that.
And honestly,
yeah,
as not like as someone who's getting into Metroidvanias for the first time ever, like if anybody knows of a Metroid game like Vania game like that, let us know. Seriously.
I will tell you one that there is combat, but it's nothing crazy. And it's generally one of my favorite games ever. SteamWorld Dig 2 is technically a Metroidvania.
Okay.
And it's all about digging and getting minerals and going back and upgrading and then getting new tools and you can unlock. And it's very much the kind of like exploring the map and figuring out how to find new areas and go deeper in the mines. There is a narrative there. The combat is there. Like there are enemies on screen, but it's not like you have to memorize boss tells and like the runbacks aren't crazy. There's like checkpoints and whatnot. Like SteamWorld Dig 2 is fantastic. I love it.
Okay, I'll have to check that out sometime.
Jeremy, Jesus. Jimmy's right on that mic right now. He's like, don't listen to this slander. This Silk Song's a great game. I'm getting paid by the copy.
I didn't say it wasn't a great game. Like I genuinely think it's very well made. I think the visuals are stunning. I think the soundtrack hits in just the right ways.
Yeah.
It's just not my favorite thing I've played this year.
Fair enough.
It's not like God's gift to gaming by all means, as some people. Also, I have a nitpick thing. I'm not going to call out anybody in particular because that's not my style, but I will say what I heard, and I really, really don't like it.
Yeah.
I saw a clip of somebody explaining Silksong, and he referenced new people playing Silksong, like myself, as visitors instead of newcomers. Of like already kind of gatekeeping, like, oh, Hollow Knight's not your thing. You're just a visitor in my favorite world. I'm like, all right, let's not do that shit.
No, can we name the name? Can we name the name?
No, I will not. I absolutely will not.
Right,
I also saw somebody, and this is a person, like, again, I'm not going to name names, but someone that I was kind of shocked to get this feeling of from, because typically they don't necessarily alienate, but it's almost like people are getting very, as they do with all games that they love, very defensive by it. Because that article came out that was like, listen, I think the difficulty of certain things is at a detriment to the game, because there are a lot of gotcha moments. There are a lot of, and I don't think that's not what a lot of people want. And it doesn't necessarily make it hard. It just makes you mad. And yes, that was very intentional. They chose to do that. So I'm not commenting on that, but someone who I follow like replied to that and was like, they just don't understand this team and they don't understand like what they're trying. And I'm like,
so, okay, no, they very much do.
Okay, fair. But also like but the way they said it was like us versus them type mentality. Like, we get it because we are true Silksong, we're true Hollow Knight fans. And it's like, no, people are still entitled to feel that way. Like, it wasn't a bad article. I mean, granted, the review score is probably a lot lower than a lot of the other review scores, but it's like that's still a valid argument to have. Like, yes, the game can be hard and that can still be fun, but like the sitting on the bench and dying, or the one spot where you fall is the one spot an enemy is, like those things too. People have a right to be annoyed by that as well, and to have criticism
with
that.
Knives. Why are they throwing knives?
Where are they coming from?
That's right. No, but like to even go further on that, when it comes to like Silksong or just anything, it's like, oh, they didn't like, yeah, it's there, but they don't understand. It's like, no. They understand. They don't like it.
Yeah.
Like, just because this is their creative choice and you like that creative choice doesn't mean someone else likes that creative choice. Right. So if you go, hey, listen, I don't like how, there are some benches in Silksong that play little tricks on you, and maybe they'll kill you, or you have to pay for benches because it's a joke on capitalism, whatever, and you don't like that. Okay. Yeah. Or you do like, or you don't mind it. Like, I don't mind them because I find them to be funny gags, but like,
But
that doesn't
critiquing
mean
is allowed,
right.
and it doesn't make anyone else's opinion any less so. Like example earlier in the show too, as well, of like everyone else seems down on the Spider-Man 2 narrative. I fucking loved it. So like
Right.
it's
Right.
fine for everybody. Everyone's coming with their own quote unquote
Mhm.
baggage and life experiences and what they like and don't
Yeah.
like, and that's totally fine. And I just don't, back to why I brought it up, I thought we were getting away from the gatekeeping stuff. Like
Yeah.
I don't want to see that more, because that's like my least favorite thing. I think games should be for everybody, and if they don't gel with it, that's fine. But to be like, oh, you're not gonna, this one doesn't get it. Like, no, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't like that a whole lot.
Or on a completely different vein, in Claire Obscure, for example, I'm not going to have
Mhm.
any spoilers, but at the ending, there's a choice you can make, like a lot of video games, and you can choose A, B, C,
Yep.
whatever.
Mhm.
A lot of people did not agree with my decision. That's totally fine. You're allowed to make a different decision. You're allowed to think the other decision is the correct decision. Fine. Your life experience is different than my life experiences. The way we view the world, different views. That's totally okay. It's a video game. It's not real. I literally had someone comment, because you made this choice, that this is proof as to why women shouldn't have the right to vote.
Yeah.
Holy
Sir.
leap in logic,
Sir.
Batman. Jesus
This-
Christ.
This is a video game.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
No,
People just get so touchy
nutty.
over, and I love video games. I am very passionate about video games. I'm very passionate about ice in my soda. I still don't treat people like that. What are you doing?
Yeah.
I didn't mean to bring us down this rabbit hole, but like
No.
it just
I
it
did.
just rubbed me. It just rubbed me the wrong way. But
No, yeah, because to me, I don't like I genuinely like we're talking about the VGC review, by the way. I'm so sorry I didn't bring that context, but like, you know, VGC gave Silk Song a 3. It's like, and I read the review and I agreed with some of its points. I didn't agree with others, and then I just went like, to me, it's like I just went about my day. Who cares? It's a
Mhm.
review. It's someone's opinion. It's whatever.
Yeah.
But it's also an educated opinion. This person does this for their hobby or job, and they do it better than I could ever do it. So it's like,
Mhm.
who am I to tell you you're wrong for feeling the ways you do
Yeah.
when I can't even adequately describe the game itself? So it's like, you know,
And listen,
some people got to lighten up.
reviews are hard because no
Yeah.
one is ever going to fully agree on something.
Yeah.
And like you said, they could have all of their points, and you're like, oh, that's a true point, but I like it. Oh, that's
Yeah.
also a true point, but I like it. And then I could read it and be like, that's a true point. I don't like that. That's also a true point. I don't like that. So you can never just, like, for example, IGN. I typically do not agree with IGN's reviews. I still read them though, because I can still decide if I'm going to like a game based off of how they describe it. And the reviewer might not like those things, but meanwhile, I love those things. Like, for
Yep.
example, Assassin's Creed Shadows got a whatever score it got, let's just call it a 7, because it was very repetitive and there was like, go, here's a mark, go here, do this thing. I love that. I want that in a game. That's where I am in my life right now. So they might give it a 7. To me, that's a 9. And that's okay. That's why reviews are beautiful. That's why games are beautiful.
I think Silk Cannon says it here the best. I like I said on Blue Sky, I get VGC's points that they made. They just don't bother me as much, but I can see it. And that's exactly what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, I can see that, but it doesn't bother me, but it bothers you. And that's valid, you know? I don't know. All right, listen, that's what you've been playing. We hit a whole lot there. Yeah.
A couple other things. Do we want to move on to
Please.
Borderlands?
I didn't play it.
Yeah, I don't have enough time in it to.
Okay,
I was really
okay.
leaning on you, so maybe we'll save that for next week.
Okay, just really quickly, it's
Yeah.
great. I'm enjoying it. Looks
Randy
beautiful. It's a
Pitchford,
lot of fun.
maybe.
Randy Pitchford needs to get off his fucking high horse and like
Someone
stop being-
delete Twitter off of his phone, please.
Somebody please take away all the keys and access for the
Yeah.
love of God.
Here's what I'll say about that situation. I wrote it on socials. Let me get it out here so I can. Yeah, here's my conspiracy theory. Okay, because Randy Pitchford went on a tirade on Twitter because
Speaking of not being able to take criticism.
my word. And I go, here's my conspiracy theory. There's a film crew making a documentary that depicts the everyday work lives of employees at a AAA video game studio. Long story short, Randy Pitchford is actually Michael Scott. Like, I genuinely, he is Michael Scott. I think he lacks that enough, like that amount of self-awareness. He's Michael Scott. Stop undermining the talented people that are working on this game because you, who did not pick up the pen to make it, are upset at the score. God, or whatever. All right. Well, prepare the drop. Anybody, you guys hold on to anything?
Nothing this week.
I colored a new picture for the first time in months.
Hey.
Good.
Oh my god, like that's so good.
That's really talented. Holy shit.
I messed up the shadow. I was really annoyed, but
Yeah,
for my
that's
first
good.
time in months, I'm pretty proud of it.
Yeah, that's great.
That's my drop.
I'm holding a deodorant. Some people on the internet could use this.
Okay.
Prepare the drop. Here are the latest steals and deals headed to the PlayStation storefront.
What is Monday next week? So I have the right week.
The 22nd.
All right, let's see. Let's go through this. I know it's crazy. On September 23rd on PS5, Baby Steps is finally out. I'm super excited.
Finally.
Also on September 23rd, Slime Rancher 2 is coming out. I believe out of early access or on console. Anyway, yes, exits early access in September. Slime Rancher 2. That's pretty great. Unfortunately, Hades 2 is only on Switch 1.
Come on, what are we
PC
doing
next
here?
week. Another big one. Speaking of people breaking embargoes, Silent Hill F is out next Thursday on the 25th. That was wild. Also on Silent Hill Day is Sonic Racing Crossworlds, PS5, PS4. I would love to see the two teams there come together for like a congrats on the launch image, similar to like I think I sent you this light of Claire and Silksong.
Yeah,
someone drew them together, and like Sherma and
I love those.
why am I blanking on his name? Wee
Big
Woo
dude.
guy. Why am I blanking on his name? Eskia. Of them having a moment, like I want Sonic and Silent Hill. I want to see that image. And then on the 26th, we got EA Sports FC 26, Atelier Wrestleriania, the Red Alchemist, and the White Guardian. Oh boy!
Sure.
Also on the 26th, we've got Hotel Barcelona, 6-1 Indie Showcase alum on the 26th, NBA Bounce on the 26th, Pac-Man World 2 Repack on the 26th.
Hell yes.
And that's it. A lot more games.
Ooh-wee.
Oh,
These
you
guys
know
are
what I
hot.
just realized?
What's that?
We're a week and a half away from Lego Party. That's
Lego
like
Party
30th.
stream when I come back.
Yes, please.
110%.
We gotta reach out to them. Like, hey, can we have codes? So we can
What up? We need to.
Can we also have the footage of when we played it at Summer Games Fest?
Yeah, and we gotta get CG Danny B on so we can beat him again.
Oh, 100%.
I have to prove to him that I deserve this trophy.
Absolutely.
That's right. Hot dang. All right. And apparently the right to vote. It's time for our last segment of the show. What our favorite.
But girls
Time
are so
for the Sony
emotional.
Pony- I know, right? It's time for the Sony Pony Express.
Wrong one.
Yeah.
I didn't realize this light that
Oh,
the lead artist of Clay Obscure from Sandfall drew that Silk
I
Song
love
and
that.
Expedition image. That's awesome.
Nice.
Cowboy Danger D writes in, question for the Sony Pony Express.
Yeehaw.
Yeah.
Do you think Ghost of Yote will end up being another Spider-Man 2? Meaning a super safe sequel that folks will enjoy, but will be kind of forgettable compared to the first one. As always, much love and shiny side up.
Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee.
I will tell you this, I'm tired of them putting out gameplay videos. Stop. I don't want to see anything. We're so
I don't need to
close.
see anymore. I'm good.
I don't think so, because from the trailers we've seen, it seems like they've added and changed a lot of the mechanics, not necessarily like the combat, but you know, the card system and the people coming to your camp. And so I feel like they're going to make enough changes that it's going to stand on its own very nicely. And I don't think it'll just be like, here's another sequel. I don't know if it makes enough changes though to like win Game of the Year, if that makes sense. Like it's enough that
makes
people
a ton
are
of
going to
sense.
either really like it or really not like it, and it's not going to just be more of the same. but it's not going to be enough different to woo people over to win Game of the Year. I don't think.
%. No, I'm with you on that one, just because this year is stacked just in the last month or so with contenders. I'm I don't agree with this comparison, but I can already see it. I'm already tired of the comparison between AC Shadows and Ghost of Yotei. When Yotei is out, I'm already I could see the future, and I'm already tired of it.
Live chat is upset with Cowboy Danger D. They're not taking the Spider-Man 2 slander.
That's what I'm saying.
I loved it.
It was pretty good.
Listen, I still need to platinum it though.
Discord. It's wild.
Yeah, I don't think it will be forgettable by any means. For me, I thought the Tsushima story didn't do enough for me to become like super memorable. Like, I don't remember a whole lot of that story. Like
yourself.
I love Jin. Jin's awesome, but it just when I'm looking back at the game, I can't remember. I know the end fight and stuff like that, but I there's a lot that is not like, it didn't imprint itself on my brain.
There were big moments that did, but like the entire story was kind of
the journey of going through the world, top tier. I will always remember that. Just narratively, I'm hoping for more with Yotei. And I do like the idea of, I forgot what they're calling them, the Yotei 6, Yotei 7 or something like that.
Yes.
Of like hunting them. I like that a whole lot. So I'm hoping that helps me, just again, me personally, when the game comes out.
I don't think we're gonna have anything to worry about.
I'm so freaking excited, man. I'm so freaking excited.
To me, like I mean, here's the problem. I think Sample Night even addresses it. It's funny because I got bored with Spider-Man 2, stopped playing it because it was just the same as the first game to me. It's like, what are they gonna do that's gonna spice it up Yotei to make it feel different enough, while at the same time giving fans more of what they want.
How are they going to Death Stranding 2 it?
Exactly. And so I think like Death Stranding 2 is far superior than Death Stranding 1. I think Sucker Punch is an incredibly talented team, and their dedication to this franchise is remarkable. So to me, it's like, there's no way they miss. They know there's no way on God's perfect green earth that there is, it's gonna be a great game. That's it. I'll break embargo. I'm giving it an 11 out of 7.
11.
That's right. All right, next question, Kyle Stevenson. Take it away.
Fuji writes in, "Hello, team. The koala from down under here." I can't do an Australian accent or New Zealand accent, so I'm so sorry. Or you're welcome. I don't know. How cool is it to see amazing indie games coming to the PS storefront? I'm just looking at my wish list, and there's some indies there I never thought would be playable on the PlayStation, like Dispatch, Duck Detective, Henry Halfhead, Comfy Corners, Unpack and Decorate, Deer and Boy, and so many more. I'm also super excited to see more of Don't Nod's new game, Aphelion. What indie games on the PlayStation have you been surprised to see there, and which is your most anticipated release on the console? P.S. Although I'm not always in chat during the live stream, I always make time to watch back the VOD. Much love to you all.
Thank you so much, Fuji. Oh, there's just so many, man. The one I'm pretty surprised is on there. Goddamn Hades 2, Supergiant. Come on, you don't need any more money. You know how much buku bucks you'd be making if you launched Hades 2 on Switch and PS5 same day.
But how much money did they get from Nintendo to be like, hey, let's lock this down?
And it's crazy that Nintendo thought they should lock it down, right?
They locked it down with the first one, so it's nothing new.
Yeah, true.
At least console-wise.
Yeah. I mean, 1000X Resist is one that I'm surprised isn't on PlayStation yet. I don't know. What any indie games come to mind that you're like, is this on PlayStation? I don't know. Light?
I can't think of any off the top of my head. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I'm just drawing a blank on every game ever right now.
Big
I
Sam.
think it's because I'm tired, but I'm like, there's literally Jiminy's in my head. That's all that's happening right now. It's just crickets.
Good,
I don't
you
know.
can have him.
I don't know. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm really excited for Dispatch. I'm really excited. Like, Duck Detective, Henry Half looks really cute. I've never heard of Comfy Corners, Unpack and Decorate, but that sounds like my absolute jam. But I literally cannot think of anything else right now if I'm being completely honest.
I'm very surprised and happy that mouthwashing is on PlayStation.
Oh, it is now. Okay.
It is. It came out, I think, a few years ago.
I'm done.
Oh my God, months.
Months.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. That is super cool that made that jump. As far as like what I'm surprised isn't there. Yeah, Hades hurts, but that's okay. Well, platinum it in 2 years whenever it comes to PlayStation. I'm actually super excited, and I'm waiting very patiently for. And stay with me here, everybody.
Go for it.
Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion 3.
Wait, what?
Hear me out, everybody.
All right,
okay,
fair enough.
This is a strange scaffold game.
Mm-hmm.
They make great stuff. I will pull it up so everyone can see it. It's not the type of game that you think it is. Okay.
All right.
It's also the third in the series, but this is the very first one. So it's one of those kind of things.
Okay.
It is.
Plot twist: you don't play as a redneck; you play as a dinosaur who has a redneck.
It's a match 3 game.
What?
But
Ooh.
it's got RPG mechanics and like an actual narrative and stuff, and it's like a comedic game too.
Okay.
I'm just
a little wiggle.
I'm so into this game, and the fact that it's coming out, I think, next week on Xbox first,
really
makes me a little bummed that I'm gonna have to wait a little while longer to play this on PlayStation, because I'm gonna eat this up.
There is a
Mothman.
TMNT game.
Yeah, that Strange Scaffold's doing.
Okay, and it's not on PlayStation. They don't have any plans for it.
I think it's probably the same thing later. Let me pull up Strange Scaffold on Steam.
Come on.
This one? Tactical Takedown? Yep.
Yeah, I was like, I love a good tactics game. I'm a PlayStation gamer.
Redneck Dinosaur Mansion 3. What a fucking name.
I know, right?
All right, gang. Listen, I'm about to fall asleep. We got 3 more questions.
What's happening? It just hit a wall.
Just a Wonderland writes in, hey trio.
Woo.
So crazy story in question. The ring I got my fiance. 2 of the stones in it fell off in a matter of 4 days. So they sent me half my money back and a replacement ring. In that meantime, though, I went and got a different ring, one more traditional looking, but still true to me. So my question is, what do you think about the new ring? I actually like it way better. Thanks for all you do. I love you guys. The picture is in the Discord. And I love the non-video game question.
Hold on.
It's
I need to
fantastic.
find it.
Yeah.
I also don't have it up either.
It looks like, listen, they're all PlayStation themed out. I love it.
If you want to see it, you got to go to the Discord. I'm not showing it on stream.
Exactly. It's triangle, circle, diamond ring,
What
cross,
section
square.
is it under?
Podcast questions. There you go.
Oh, that is very cute.
Yeah, I like it.
Are these custom made? Where are you finding rings like this?
Yeah, right?
These Nerd Heaven rings.
Yeah. They're nice.
I like that one better. I feel like it's more subtle. And that's my personal style, is more subtle like that. But I like, that's cool.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see this clip afterwards.
Exactly. Also, if Astrobot isn't the officiant, are you really having a wedding?
It's very true. And then Prime writes in, because we got to get you guys all tucked in and go 99.
That's true.
I had a Mountain Dew on the show, so
Time
I'm
for
wired. Last week, Kyle said he just wants the PS6 to have a disk drive built in. Correct. I, on the other hand, am a huge fan of the removable disk drive. How dare you? Though I agree with Kyle where it should be included, but kept as a removable drive. All right, I guess I could compromise. I've come across way too many systems where the disk drive has just died during the console's life, and fixing it is a pain in the butt. Making it removable is a great way to be able to replace the drive yourself for a reasonable price without having to tear down the system. I love my physical media more now than during the PS4 days. I'm actually finding physical media cheaper than digital because you have more places you can buy it. Sony's removable drive to me is a pro-consumer move in a way, even though I know for them it's just a reason to go more towards digital. So my question for you you is, what game are you most excited for that is coming before the end of the year?
What games are coming up, man? There's just so many.
I said it
We're-
before. I'm
Yeah.
now that I conquered Hollow Knight, I'm ready for Mina the Hollower. I'm very excited for Mina.
I think it's Outer Worlds 2. Then close second is Metroid Prime Beyond. What about you, Light? I know you gotta
I
look,
was
right?
distracted. No, I'm distracted because I had a sneeze that was stuck in my nose.
Oh no.
So 1 second.
Okay.
What game are you most excited for that's coming before the end of the year? Ghost of Yote.
There you go.
Ghost of Yote. For sure.
Go see what it is.
Nice.
All right.
Backham5 writes in.
That's right.
Question for the Sony Pony Express. Yeehaw.
Yeah.
I've had my PSN name since my account was created back in 2010. Sometimes I like to think about changing it, but realistically, I never will. If you were to change your PSN name, what would it be? If you if you need an idea, Gooner Gamer 69 would be top tier. Haha. Love the show as always. Would love to meet you three someday. Keep hunting and keep playing PlayStation.
Back in 7th grade, that was the name. That was my Xbox Live name. Gooner Gang 69.
Have either of you changed your name on a console before?
Yes. 100%. Yeah.
I changed it on my PlayStation when I got my PS5 because
Okay.
Mr. Light and I shared the PS4 together. But I have not changed my Xbox One. My Xbox One has been what it was since I got my
Nice.
360.
I have changed my PSN name once.
Yep.
Joe, do you remember my old name?
Who Dat Ninja? Right?
Yeah, Who Dat
Yeah.
Ninja. That was my PSN name because I love 30 Rock.
Yeah.
Everyone thought I was a New Orleans Saints fan. I was like, nope, not at all. Nope.
No, I changed my username all the time back in the Xbox Live days.
Sure.
I can't even remember. I just remember the first one was like a RNG name.
Mm-hmm.
It was Warlike Coffee. It was like, sure, that.
War like coffee.
We didn't think it would make that much of a difference. We're like,
Sure.
we couldn't think of anything on the fly. We didn't know Xbox Live. Like, we thought it was your real name, which honestly would have fixed the world if that was the case. But the PS, like my original PSN, I forget. I think it was like Blackout 452.
Is
I
it
think.
not that still?
No, my PSN name now is Mr. Babbitt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, keeping it brand.
Because I know.
Yeah, that's my PSN now too. It's like everything's got to be brand named.
Yeah.
I know we're close friends on PlayStation, so I see your name.
Oh.
Even though you haven't been online in like 5 years.
Well, that's a great segue to this question. All right. Daddy D. Wally writes in. This is a question directed at me, but I want to know your answer to this. He says, Daddy D. Wally here. Please explain why your gamer score is so high. He's looking at my, he's stalking my Xbox whatever thing. Gamer tag, there you go. It's why your trophies remain hidden. # release the list. The list doesn't exist.
I mean,
the list doesn't exist. We got to stop talking about it.
I'm kind of with him on this.
Yeah. Dan was literally just like right before his work trip complaining to me that you have your trophies hidden because he likes to compare to see what you have that he doesn't have.
Yeah.
Good.
I don't understand why
Keep
you're
it a
so
mystery.
secretive about this.
Keep it a mystery. Okay, there's two reasons. One, I always forget because there are some games where like you're reviewing and they're like, hey, like keep it like
just go
tight
offline.
locked.
Yeah.
Right. But like to me, I'm like, well, I gotta go the step further. Gotta lock these
No, I get
trophies so
that.
people don't see it.
As
You know
someone
what I
who's
mean?
parent, I absolutely get that.
Right.
Sure.
So they're like, oh, like there could be like a story secret or whatever, like whatever. And then there's just the gatekeeping thing I don't want to deal with.
So isn't there a setting where you can just have the only people that can see your trophies are your close friends?
Yep.
Yeah.
So only have close friends be industry
Yep.
people, so it doesn't matter.
Agreed,
Well, that would
like,
be great.
agreed.
I think that makes sense for Danny DeWally over here because we would never be close friends. He would never be in the inner circle. So Yeah, maybe. But then it's like I gotta forget about it once I log on. Like, to me, it's like not a big deal. For me, it's like the trophy list, they're mine, and they're gonna remain that. But also, the list doesn't exist. Let's just stop talking about it. Who's talking about? You're still talking about the list, guys. We're talking about PSN name changes. So, really, all right.
Stop trying to have distractions. It's not going to work, Joe.
Okay. We'll see about that.
I
Daddy Diwali,
all right, guys, we gotta go.
Daddy Diwali, your new job is every week. Week 1 of asking you to release the list. Week 2 of asking you to release the list. Week 3 of asking you to. If you don't do that every week,
guys, I
won't do anything, but I will be disappointed.
I have a mark. Look at this mark. Look, it doesn't match my skin. It could be cancer. I don't know.
Get the concealer. Make it 5 shades too dark.
Look at my eyes are bloodshot. I'm sick.
If we get 150 new patrons, you'll make your trophies public.
Sure.
Joe, you joke about that, but the color of your inner eye can actually tell a lot about your health, especially your iron levels.
Assassin in the chat. Files. We guys still talking about this?
He basically has the anonymous face. He's our anonymous.
Here's the real thing is everyone will get to know once we do our PlayStation year-end wrap-up, because it will tell us how many trophies we've earned, and we'll talk about it on the show. Unless you said, opt out of me of these marketing emails. I don't want to hear that.
I gotta kill the guy that makes that list. Gotta make it look like an accident or something. He tripped.
You're not gonna help our case that video games don't cause violence, Joe.
All right, well, I'm just a man. Everybody, that's been the trophy room this week. Ooh-wee. What a way to end the show. Kyle, I know there's something you need to spotlight before we get out of here.
Yeah, 6-1 Indie Showcase. If you're listening to this on the day the episode goes live, 61indie.com, youtube.com/61indie. It's being co-streamed on IGN, GameSpot, and fingers crossed, hopefully front page of Twitch if everything is fine and nobody with big money bags buys out the front page space during our showcase time.
Come on.
It's going to be a great time. 47 indies, 72 minutes. I think I got those numbers correctly. Please come hang out during the pre-show.
The truth comes out. The truth comes out.
I am not hiding any Gooner game trophies.
I don't know what I love more is that comment, or it's coming from Don, whose picture is a cute little pup.
Release the list.
Listen, again, we're not. There's bigger things to talk about. There's the state of play. Once the state of play happens, you know, we can talk about it then. But this is nothing to.
You know what would be really funny?
I don't know how. Yeah.
This is maybe a next year thing.
Yeah.
We should all. Oh my God, I don't know if I want to commit to this on the episode. We should all run for president of the trophy room. Each have our platforms and have a debate and come up and do attack ads on each other.
Yep.
Yeah. Release
I'm
the bad
just making
files.
attack ads. The black and white little ad. He won't release the trophy list, you know.
Yeah.
All right, what about you? Anything you want to spotlight before we get on out of here?
Yes. My reaction channel has officially surpassed my gaming channel, now making it my biggest YouTube channel. So if you like movie reactions and TV show reactions, check out Lightweight Reacting. This week I just had Creed 2 go up today, and on Saturday is The Godfather. Which you'll want to stay to the end of that one because I had something really embarrassing that you're going to want to catch because it's really funny. So lots of really fun, exciting reactions going over there. And then also, if you like gaming Let's Play content, you can subscribe to Lightweight Gaming, where I'm playing through Final Fantasy VII Remake for the very first time. That's the only thing I'm playing right now, but I will be playing Ghost of Tsushima when it releases. So those will both be going on at the same time.
And you can find me over at Mr. Badbit on Blue Sky and the other place. You can find this show over on YouTube. And listen, if you really, really liked us here, please hit like, share, subscribe. YouTube is being real weird and real chaotic lately. So it really does help us out. If you liked what you watched, what you listened, head on over to YouTube, hit like, hit share, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the hype, whatever. Remember, the list doesn't exist. The bad bit files do not exist. My trophy list is immaculate. I don't hide any shame there. There's no Gooner games. I've never met a Gooner game. That said, you can find us over at patreon.com/PS Trophy Room and podcast services and all that good jazz. With all that said, with all that out of the way, everybody, y'all still talk about this list? Keep wits about you, keep hunting, and keep playing PlayStation. See you guys. Bye-bye.
New shirt idea. Release the